Hey, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. It's Adam22 in here today with your man Remo, and we're having a conversation with one of the most talked about people. They said that it was over. They said it was a wrap. They said it was a drought, but he just keeps on ticking. He's just the bacteria that refuses to go away.
Bacteria? Are you serious?
You do kind of look like bacteria right now. I'm not gonna lie.
You like a damn STD.
We got Woody in the building.
Woody in the building. What's going on, G?
Man, nothing much, man.
Yeah?
Y'all ain't got no Walmart down here?
No, for sure there's a Walmart.
Yeah, man, I need to go steal some.
There's a, wait, really? There's a Target.
There's one right here.
There's a Walmart right
Yeah, like
Yeah, we got Walmart.
I'm gonna check it out when I leave.
Well, I mean, we got Targets, Walmart.
They be watching too much in Target.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna steal? We need to pay you more if you got to go steal something.
This is my
Is it force of habit or you just...
Nah, I just be I get tired paying for everything, man.
What last night you stole from the store?
Damn, I don't never tell them myself.
You just said you gotta go steal some shit.
I ain't say from where.
They're not gonna start like an investigation because you stole some boxers from the Gap or whatever.
But I had the police helicopter just sitting on top of my head in my neighborhood.
Really?
Just sit there though.
I
didn't even know that motherfucker could be still.
Really? I'm trying to think of the last thing I stole. Like now that I own a business, it's hard to justify stealing. Like even from the 7-Eleven, it's still like shit. Like
I just walk in the store, grab, put it in my pocket like I supposed to do that.
yeah. You ever heard of the golden rule? What if somebody were to do that to you? What if you had a store?
I've been looking around, see what I can steal out of here.
Yeah, we got some whoops for you right there.
You keep them still there. Whoops. My bad, J-Man. My bad, bro.
This is the birthplace of the whoops. Anyway, so all right, you've been
It's not the birthplace. Chicago is the birthplace.
no, but he came here and he saw the Durkios and he said, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna make my own cereal," and then that's why they're like exactly the same box. It happened like on camera.
J-Man like that, man.
It's true. No, that's like where you got the inspiration.
It
Yeah,
happened like that.
Oh, for sure?
yeah, and then he went and made the cereal boxes. Not to say that he doesn't deserve credit for making a cereal box and just putting Fruit Loops in it, but
I taste them. They not Fruit Loops.
what do you think they are?
Fruit Loops.
Yeah. Yo, so all right, like, were you expecting? I don't know, like what angle we should start with, but were you expecting for these thug phone calls to come out? Did you in any way know that this was going to happen?
Oh, no. Because if I did, I would have got them first and tried to sell them.
What was the first thug call you heard?
I never listened to none of them.
None of them?
None of them.
Never even caught a clip?
Yeah, what y'all post on the blog?
Yeah.
That's all I see.
But do you actually bother to listen to them when you see them posted on Say Cheese or No Jumper or whatever, right?
No.
You see the headline and you're like,
Yeah, that's what I do. I read the headline and go straight to the comments.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't got time to listen to no phone call.
It's like 60 seconds a lot of times.
Are they short?
I mean, it might be
Some
a
of them
couple
long,
minutes,
but then
you
like
know?
the clips would be shorter where you could just hear like the main thing he said.
Yeah.
You had to catch some of the clips, like,
I catch what people say about them.
yeah.
I really don't. Like, if it's a video and I can see it clear, I watch it. If it blue, I ain't even finna watch.
All right. So what was some of the phone call clips that you did hear about? Even if you didn't hear them all in entirety, but like the headlines you seen.
What I seen Sid and Nash post, he was talking about Future, talking about 21 Savage was on top of his ass about some bullshit he was doing. That's the main one I seen.
Well, what he was saying about Future was like, it was him basically pillow talking with Mariah the Scientist saying, oh, Future's a retard, he's a dumbass, because he's basically saying, I used to nut in girls all the time, but then I became a superstar and I stopped nutting in girls. Future's the opposite. Once he got famous, he started just nutting in every girl he fucked. And that's why he got so many kids, which is like, it's kind of crazy because that's his boy. But also, I mean, is that totally out of line to talk about your friend's sex life like that with your girl? I feel like that's pretty normal.
You feel like it's normal?
I think it's pretty normal.
Well, that's how you grew up.
I mean, if Remo was nutting in all kinds of chicks, for sure I'd be talking to my girl like, man, Remo's crazy, bro. Hopefully I wouldn't use the word retarded, but he's nutting in every girl.
Why would I be telling my girl that, though? Like, I don't understand why would I be telling my girl that Remo nutting in other girls. Like, it ain't nothing to even, you know, if I was to say something to my girl, it'd be like, hey man, like I'm trying to make a decision about if I should continue to like Remo, be friends with him based on what he did. But on something that don't have anything on it where I could get advice from, I wouldn't be talking to no female about it.
But you know, your girl sees your friend in the blogs, in the news, and she wants to ask, like, hey, what do you think about so and so? Future got another baby coming, etc. I'm gonna be like, Remo nutting in everybody, man. He's just a never-ending fountain of nut. He's just going crazy out here. I mean, I don't think it's that out of pocket to be having that kind of conversation with your girl. Your girl is like the one person you could say whatever to.
Yeah, but see, a lot of people ain't never been in jail.
Yeah, and think
Jail
about
is
how boring it
long,
is. Yeah,
boring. You don't got nothing to talk about, and especially somebody like Thug who don't want to deal with the reality of it. He gets on the phone to escape that. So what he do is just sit on there, him and his girl run out of stuff to talk about. So they just go to trying to create conversation.
yeah.
And just so happen, everybody knows it. They want to gossip about, you know, what other people got going on.
But do you believe Thug when he said that, like he said in the Big Bank interview, that he never pillow talked with his girl about his homies ever in his entire life until he went to jail? I found that kind of hard to believe. Like, I don't think your personality shifted that much.
No, people with habits.
Yeah.
People with habits. You know what I mean? They gonna show habits. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't gonna link no jail call out with me talking to no girl. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's just like, but I can't use me because I go to jail a lot. Shit. But you know, Thug new to it, so it's a learning experience from him.
Definitely. What was the stuff that he said about you that took you by
Oh,
surprise?
you talking about me on the jail call?
Nah, there wasn't no jail calls.
Oh.
Oh, okay. No.
You only got
Dang.
mentioned during the interview, and we'll get to that part where he talked to Big Bang. But all right, so besides the jail call, all right, let's continue on the jail call. So he had the Future jail call that happened, and then one of the major jail calls that did go viral was him and 21 Savage having a conversation, and the conversation was basically 21 was kind of trying to give Thug advice on how to handle the Gunna situation, and he was basically saying that he felt like Thug jumped the gun or he felt like Dirk and everybody and Lil Baby jumped the gun by calling Gunna a rat, and they should have fell back a little bit, and they kind of forced Thug hand to have to go with the rat narrative. Did you hear any of those clips?
I heard discussions about it.
Yeah.
So I know what you're talking about.
All right, and then also in that phone call, the advice that 21 gave Thug was, I think what you should do is you should clean up Gunna's face card and just charge him 80%, and you know, just still do business with him, but like clean it up, don't make him look like a rat and shit, don't go out there and attacking him and shit, calling him a rat. But also they were saying that he was trying to extort him for 80% of his music earnings and shit.
See, 21 perspective of it is come from a real street perspective. There's something a real street nigga would say.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody trying to make money. And if you did something that I feel some type of way, it should not be no problem with you paying me for it. You feel what I'm saying? So I agree to what 21 say. And that's how I thought I had to do. You know deep down inside, Gunna ain't did nothing wrong. But it's just the simple fact he got out before you. You feel me?
So you think that Thug deep down inside knows that Gunna didn't do anything wrong? Because Thug still like holds that to his chest so hard. In that Big Bank interview, he
should
says
feel
it
that
over
same
and over
way
the
he
whole
feel
interview.
Towards Gunna, towards everybody else.
All right, so here's the thing that he's mad at Gunna about from the interview, from what I see. He said that Gunna took one of the first pleas, which I think he took the second or third. I think
It was the second.
DK
DK went home first, then
and then
Gunna.
Gunna. So he said that Gunna took one of the first pleas, and then on the case, they was labeling Gunna as one of the big dogs. He's second in command with YSL. So when he took that plea, it kind of made everybody else be like, well, shit, f it. I'm going to go ahead and take the same plea that Gunna did, and YSL is a gang, quote unquote.
Them niggas was gonna take that plea anyway. Who was gonna turn down the opportunity to go home? Who was?
I don't know, but from the interview, he's mad at that. And then on top of that, he said that he felt like, all right, since I got you in the room, he said that Gunna really don't know any of the people that was on that YSL trial. He said a lot of those people and shit weren't really friends with Gunna. Gunna only know people like through the music side of shit. So for him to go on the stand and say that, you know, YSL members commit crimes and shit, how would Gunna even know that? Because him and Gunna, or the people on the case, never really hung around Gunna. So he felt like Gunna threw him underneath the bus just to get out of jail home.
What Thug is? What's Thug?
What you mean, like YSL? Or
No, what you know Thug for?
rapping
About what?
about a lot of shit, like murders and all type of shit.
So who cares what Gunna had to say? Gunna's name was never brought up to the jury. If that was the case, Shannon and Yet would have been found guilty. You feel me? If Gunna plea would have heard Thug, Shannon and Yet would have got found guilty for gang participation, gang activities, whatever they was, RICO. They beat all charges, man. Let me tell you another thing. If Thug would have came out and said he was mad at Gunna for not letting him know he's finna take that plea, that was more respectable. Because if all is on the case, all our lawyers need to be in cahoots with each other. But he ain't mad at Gunna for not doing it. Or he ain't publicly say that. That's the only thing you should be mad at Gunna about. Taking that plea without letting you know, getting the okay from you first. But since that ain't what you mad about.
But weren't you on the trial saying YSL wasn't a gang at one point? Did you say YSL was a gang? Like you were saying it's not a gang, it's a record label.
To my understanding, it's always been a label. It's been Thug label.
So that's where he's mad at Gunna at, because he's saying the whole defense is this is not a gang. This
What
is a record
Thug rapped
label.
about?
I mean, he rap about a lot of swag.
What was the main thing? What was the main thing Thug rapped about? YSL is a gang. That's what Thug rapped about.
Okay.
You can't. The jury is the DA is using your rap against you, man. You can't be mad about something you rapped and bragged and throw it up on camera. You presented it to look like a game.
But even you went on there and said that you know it as a label.
It is a label.
So that's what I'm saying. He felt betrayed by Gunna.
Let me tell you when you know it's. See, for one, is blood is on paper. Crips are on paper as a label. No. YSL is on paper as a label. This is what it is. You can't say it's not this. Like what Thug said. Another point was they took shit Adam did, Remo, him, everybody they sit around you. A lot of niggas didn't know each other. You feel me? A lot of niggas didn't know each other, so he took all these crimes and made it win.
All right, so is there any truth to what he said, as in like Gunna really didn't know too many people that was on the case? Like how much time have you really got to spend with Gunna for him to even be able to say that he know people on YSL commit crimes?
Gunna didn't know too many people on the case. So flat out, he lied, you feel what I'm saying? By saying he knew that. But at the end of the day, if we rapping about it, I heard it in a song say you killed 3 people, so shit, yeah, I know. How you know that? Because he rapped about it.
It's easy for me to imagine that there's people who are around YSL that Thug kind of knows, but he doesn't know shit about them. Like there are people that I've seen at No Jumper 10 times, and I don't know who they are.
You too Hollywood.
That's what I'm saying. But Thug's the same way. When you're actually famous and you got a million things going on, there could be people around that you don't really talk to or know.
Thug is Thug. Everybody around Thug, he watched grow up. He heard them, he know them.
But then those people have friends that are in the streets and he doesn't necessarily know about what these dudes are doing.
Don't tell him, hey, get him from up here.
But maybe he doesn't know. Maybe they're just around and then they happen to spin.
Nah. If Thug look at you and he, you know what I mean? Hey, who that is? Why he here? Get him out of here.
When Thug said that Gunna betrayed him before, but that he found a different way to love him, do you know what he's talking about?
Nope. Because when you watch that whole interview, what you got from it?
He's still really hung up on the Gunna thing and really like using Gunna as like an excuse for him to not take responsibility for the fact that he obviously fucked up as well.
I watched that whole interview with Thug and I see he lost. You feel what I'm saying? He lost. He lost in between everything that's going on. And the people ain't side with him. He used to people sided with him. The last 10 years of his life, how many have gotten up here? Yeah. So hold up, Adam. Be careful now. No, you a
just a mic, not a dick.
I am
not a
good right here.
We're smoking penises, but it's just a mic.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
But he lost. It's like that. When you never been to jail, you go to jail, you spend a lot of time in jail, you gotta refine yourself when you get out here. Instead of him taking the time to do that, he got big head. He got so many people in his head. And it put him even lost. Made him even lost. So when he's sitting here blaming this stuff on Gunna, me, Yak, and all of us.
Sorry.
Just tell me the movie, Adam.
I'm just trying to put it like closer to like in front of your mouth.
All right.
Pause.
Just tell me, man, because you got to watch you, man. You know, I don't watch too many episodes, man.
Just a mic, not a dick.
Man, he wild. But yeah, man, I just think that instead of him taking the time out to regain countries, you know, to blend back in, the internet fast, my nigga.
I mean, all right, like Thug throughout his career, it's hard for me to really think of a time that he got like an overwhelming amount of negativity thrown his way. You've been through it. You had the moment that, you know, certain interrogation footage leaked and people started to talk about you a certain way. I'm sure there's certain people who all of a sudden wouldn't return your calls. I've been through that shit. It's a bad feeling.
Let me stop you right there.
You never went through that?
I ain't calling nobody.
But
So can nobody say they didn't know my call?
so there was nobody that you felt like was your homie and then they kind of turned on you.
Man, people are what they show you, man.
Mm.
So when I seen everything take place, I didn't go look and see who turned on me. I just watched.
But for Thug, this might have been the first time that he could go on any hip hop Instagram page, Say Cheese, Act, World Star, No Jumper, etc. Look at the comment section, and the comments are going to be 95% negative. And he knows that there's all these A-list superstar rappers that are not fucking with him because of what's happened, and his girl's not fucking with him.
That's his fault.
That's a whole new place to be at when you've been a superstar rapper who literally, he could have farted on the mic before and they would have gave him a 10 in Pitchfork.
Listen, Adam. That's his fault.
For sure.
Doug got out of jail pushing that rat shit. He got out. Rat. And get what? Everybody like, yeah. So I don't know what people think. I tell them all the time, you get what you put out. What you put out is what you receive. I don't care who you is. It's going to be a situation where you feel like you never tell. It's going to be a situation that force you to tell. Now, guess what? You got to deal with what comes with that. A lot of people didn't know. Gunna, man, listen, you been in jail?
No, not really.
You look like it. But listen, bro, Gunna ain't never been in jail. His lawyer can't say, listen, man, this is the best thing going on for you right now. You go in there and take this plea, you go home at night. It's the holidays coming up. Gunna probably said, oh, what's up with Thug? Gunna ain't no look at his personality. He not a selfish nigga, bro. Only a selfish nigga be like, yeah, come on, let's go. But if your lawyer telling you this in your best interest, you not a criminal, you gonna believe your lawyer. Most people are scared to fight their lawyers. I fought my lawyer. Hey, nigga, get out of here. Don't come back to the jail and see me. You're like, man, nigga, you want to stay at the jail? You feel what I'm saying? I've been staying here.
All right, but you said Gunna not selfish, but all right, one thing Thug did say was when he got out of jail, or when Gunna did initially get out of jail, he never reached out to anyone in Thug's family, never looked out for anyone in Thug's family, or even reached out to his mama or anything. So Thug felt the way about that. He was saying that he...
Why Gunna got out and did that? Because by the time y'all get the word, even newborn babies in Atlanta know about it. So we already hear what said. Gunna hear what said. Why would I be trying? If I get out to help you and y'all doing me a certain type of way, why would I continue to try to help you? I don't care if my intentions are good, but y'all push me away.
But in the phone call Gunna supposedly had with Bank, he told Bank, until Thug get out of jail and start saying I'm a rat, I know you might be in jail, his head fucked up and shit, that's still my nigga. So he got out of jail and he didn't really just show Thug's family any love or like look out for him.
Have you ever been called a rat?
No.
That shit hurt.
Wow.
It hurt.
They call him a cop.
I can go for it.
It's just a joke, though.
But no, serious, it hurt.
Yeah.
Because it's always, for one, coming from where we come from, it's already in our mind, we'll never do this, we'll never, you know what I mean, talk to, but then you never know what will happen in life that'll force your hand. People might say this and that and third. We all came home. I love them calling me a snitch. Just don't do it in my face, because if it hurt me, I'm going to react. I don't want to hurt nobody, and I don't want nobody to hurt me. But y'all don't understand what people go through behind words hurt. It hurts. We can say it all day, sticks and stone break my bone, but words hurt more than sticks and stone. So, you know, like I said, man, you know.
Do you feel like Gunna should have looked out for Thug family though?
When
he got out of jail initially. Like if he threw it.
First of all, it ain't Gunna's job to look out for Thug family. First of all. You feel what I'm saying? He don't owe Thug anything. Whatever Thug did, I appreciate you for doing it for me. It mean a lot. But, you know, if you did it for the kindness, now,
Yeah.
That's what our problem is. We always be looking for what person's supposed to do for us. Nah, but you know, when Gunna got out of jail, from what Gunna have showed us when he got out of jail, he showed us that he wanted to help Thug and be a part. But if you listen to Thug calls, he sounded still arrogant, right? He in jail still calling shots. So ain't no telling what happened up in there. Thug dad had been supporting Gunna the whole time. So clearly Gunna been showing the daddy love.
Yeah, that's true.
So if I'm showing your dad love, why not show you love?
That's true.
But if I know you behind my back doing some sneaky shit and I'm questioning it, I just gotta wait on you to come home and show me.
So you feel like, well, you know that Gunna was aware to all the shit that Thug was saying on these phone calls already before they leaked.
Yeah. People talk.
So were you aware to some of these conversations that Thug was going around having on these phone calls and shit even before they leaked?
About these phone calls, right?
Because they leaked a while ago, according to a bunch of people.
Nah, the interrogation video leaked a while ago, but some of these phone calls are brand new.
Right. See, listen, man, when you make people not like you, they start digging. They start searching. And everybody say ain't no mystery in their history, but yes, it is. Might not be what you think it might be, but it's something in there.
Mondo in particular was saying that, right?
Yeah, he got that nigga pissing people bed. Man,
wait, what?
Yeah, man.
Pissing people's beds?
Atlanta got a page called Rough Riders. Y'all gotta go follow them. It's a lot of Atlanta gospel.
Okay.
But yeah, man, Mondo peed in some girl bed, man. Oh, damn, this on live, ain't it? Oh, man, I said I wasn't gonna hate on nobody no more, man.
So what happened with you and Mondo though? Because y'all was just cool recently. I seen y'all had linked up.
Well,
You, him, and Rollo all linked up.
well, we didn't link up. I saw Rollo in traffic. Rollo like pull up in his spot. I pull up, soon me and my buddy got a car. We see Mondo. And I had like 3 different emotions. But when I saw his eyes, I seen peace. And then I went to peace. I walk up on him, hey, let me holler at you. Cause I'm a man. You got a problem with me, don't take it to the internet, bring it to me.
Yeah.
Especially about something that ain't got nothing to do with you. You get hurt like that. Or I can get hurt like that. So I say, hey, look, bro, do you know me? No. I hate then, bro. Why you on the internet talking about stuff you know nothing about? Like, yeah, you right, my brother. You feel what I'm saying? And we talked. And I was mad because it's like, you could have did this before you went to the internet. And then I'm not, because one thing about the universe and the spirits and stuff, right? I forgave Mondo and I was genuine with him. I did a lot of things for Mondo to help him out. I don't gain anything from showing you love, my nigga. And I don't lose nothing if you choose to turn your back. Because I'm not trying to benefit in that from you. I'm just trying to help a person that come from nothing win. If I can help you win, I'm help you win. So Mondo, I went on Downsville. And I'm like, you know, I be helping a couple other people get bookings and stuff. So I said, I'm gonna get Mondo a booking. So I called Mondo like, hey, I got you. Going down, but I didn't mean it, you know what I'm saying, the way I did, but I didn't mean it with the intention that he got from it. He took it as I was dissing him. Now I'm gonna diss you on your face so that if you got a problem, we can go ahead and handle it now.
And what specifically did you say that he felt like it was this?
I think I said I should have beat him up.
I think you called him fake, but
nah, I said he can't be trusted. You can tell somebody can't be trusted. You can see it in their eyes. You feel me? The eyes never lie. But you know, I knew he wasn't no threat to my life. You feel me? So I was like, maybe I could change that. So I just try to feel like if I could get him some bookings where he can make money, you know, get his story out there. This nigga ain't even got no story. He just dry hating. But instead of me paying attention to that, I'm kind of vulnerable to him because I want to see him win. So he can stop hating on the nigga. And the whole time he's saving messages and he's saving stuff so that he can say he got receipts on me. That's shit girls do. I ain't never heard no nigga say I got receipts.
See, I thought I was cool with Mondo after we did the interview, but then he DMs my girl and basically is like, hey, how much for you to do a video with me? And so she shows it to me and she's like, do you know who this dude is? And I'm just like, that's weird, bro. Like, he got an open DM with me. Why can't he ask me if he wants? Because on one hand, it's like, oh, he could be trolling or just trying to be on some flirty shit, which is obviously inappropriate. Hey, or I don't know. Are you like suggesting they could do a skit or something? I don't know if is he making skits now?
I'm gonna tell you to your face, my nigga.
You tell me.
If any nigga want to have sex with your girl, they want to have sex with you. Why you think about having sex with another man, girl? For real, you might find interested in the man.
That's going to be weird news for a lot of the guys out there. She's got a lot of followers who want to have sex with her, and I don't think they want to have sex with me. But I like where you're going with this.
I'm trolling you. You feel me? I'm trolling you when not now.
Oh.
I'm saying like, hey, wait, Lena, you feel me? I'm trolling you. I ain't finna say I want to have sex. You married to this woman.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all do in y'all relationship. It's not for me to violate y'all.
Okay.
But when I hear people say, why I take Lena down, do that, I'm like, bro, this is my wife.
Uh-huh.
Yo, you'll take him down through that too. You already said all the time you like golden showers and all that other stuff.
I was just kidding.
Ask them when they take you to bed. Listen, if they want Lena, they know you come with her.
Damn right. You gotta fuck her, you gotta fuck me too. Nah, but should I be mad at Mondo though? Like, what do you think his intentions were sending that DM?
He a goofy.
Okay.
Come on, man. Why you going to DM a girl, man?
Yeah.
If you like that, man, hey, I'm calling Lena right now. If you like that.
Call her and say what?
But you try to go behind your back and do that. Like,
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You're a goofy, bro.
That was weird to me. I was like kind of disappointed.
Yeah. So, but it's okay because you know what type of woman you got.
Yeah.
So that's 1,000 points to your woman.
She's not gonna fuck Mondo.
Nah, I'm just, she brought it to your attention.
Yeah.
You could have easily said, yeah, tell him, come on. So when you walk through the door, you got him on camera. You getting content off on him. Well, look at here. That's what you need to start doing.
She's had a lot more famous Atlanta rappers swimming for her DMs trying to do that than
But see,
him.
what you got to have for Mondo is one of them drag queen laying on the bed.
This guy.
Surprise him with that?
Yeah, he walk in thinking he's Lena. It's a whole man.
High
I bet
key,
he ain't
I'm
gonna
down.
turn. I bet he gonna
Star.
do Pee Wee Roscoe.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh man.
Wait, what?
So why I hear you said that Pee Wee slept with a train? Where did that came from?
It came from Pee Wee mouth.
He said that?
Yeah, I got one ear, my nigga, but I can hear.
When did he say that?
When we was sitting in the truck outside of the Sky House.
He
So
told
this is
you.
a personal relationship. personal conversation y'all had.
Yeah.
It's not no internet shit.
You think Pee Wee Roscoe want to be exposed?
All right, so break that down. What happened? Because I when you said that shit, I'm like, where did this come from?
All right, so I be cooling. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't know better. So a lot of stuff I might seen and heard, I just be like they business. That's how I was raised up. So me, Thug, Pee Wee was sitting in the truck. We finna go somewhere. He blowed my whole mind with this. Cause I ain't never seen nobody openly admit that they did this with a boy. You feel me?
Right.
So we in the back of the truck. Thug would have hit me. Cause I be in my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look up, like, what's going on? He like, but he ain't tell me. So he go to ask Roscoe, hey, what's up with that right there? You feel me? Like, but he said, he like, what's up with that girl? But he cursed. So Roscoe like, oh yeah, she got a check. You know what I mean? I'm talking about a big old check. You know, he talk. You feel what I'm saying? How he look. So,
That is how he talks.
so I'm sitting there like, shit. So, but Thug keep hitting me, right? So he's saying, he like, Roscoe, shit. What she talking about? Roscoe like, boy, I can't put you on, you know what I mean? So when he's saying that, I'm like, but as I'm looking, I'm about to open my mouth and say something too. But Thug, he hit me. Boom. I'm like, what the heck did they keep hitting me for? So he like, Roscoe, you hit that? Roscoe said, I already did. So while he explained, he like, yeah, you know what I mean? He talking. But when he said he already had sex with it, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong because I'm thinking it's a girl. I'm not even gonna lie. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, what's wrong? But Thug laughing so hard. He falling all over and shit. What's wrong with this nigga here? Man, Roscoe said, I can tell you something, I can put you on with her. So I'm like, you put him on with him? So like, bitch, that's a whole man. Woo. So I'm like, a man? But he said that's a trans, but I ain't know what it was. I'm like, what the hell is a trans? So, like, bitch, that's a man. Then when I hear that's a man, so I look at Roscoe. He like, shit, motherfucker. Then when he went digging in and old, he did my right hand,
I'm listening.
He digging in nose like shit, motherfucker. No man, when I hear them motherfucker got a big old chest, huh? On to my loan money. You know, I'm like, that nigga for real.
Wow.
You feel me? I'm looking him in the eye though, like, you knew there was a man?
A surprising percentage of dudes are into that.
Huh?
You'd be surprised how many dudes are into that.
Yeah, but if that's what you want to do,
Yeah.
Who am I to judge you? You feel what I'm saying? But see, don't get on the internet and play this street, you know, this. Oh, now you did it with a boy.
So Pee Wee not no real, cause they be saying Pee Wee a real street nigga. That's what the
What name? What man? Pee Wee get pushed on the ground. Don't get up.
By who?
Whoever want to do it to him.
So you didn't see Pee Wee get marked out.
Look, y'all book Pee Wee up here. And when he come to the door, push his ass on the ground. I bet he ain't gonna get up till you tell him to get up.
Man, nah.
I am
Man.
not gonna do that.
I thought Pee Wee was like one of Young Thugs.
That's your problem. You thought.
That's what they be saying in Atlanta.
When have you ever heard Pee Wee name came out?
Man, he been around T.I. and all them niggas and shit running around doing street shit.
You heard what you said he do. He be around them.
I thought he was a nigga that's doing it. All right, so let's talk about the Pee Wee situation. So, Young Thug interrogation video recently re-leaked because this video been out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's start off with that. Did you hear the video when it leaked originally? Because it leaked out like at least about a year ago.
And I don't understand how it didn't make any noise when it leaked. Like, we didn't even talk about it on No Jumper and shit, right? It just seems so crazy.
Yeah, I think we posted it on No Jumper. But it got bypassed because there was so much shit going on that no one really paid attention to it. But I 100% posted it. I was aware of it. Now, with that being said, how did you feel at the time? Because people were trying to call you a snitch, but then Young Thug got this whole interrogation video, and you knew about it, but you wasn't even bringing any attention to that. You never really threw Thug underneath the bus to say, oh, he has an interrogation video. So what was your thoughts initially when you seen that interrogation video?
I just laugh at it. I watched it months ago.
Yeah.
I watched it, like, I been knew about it because somebody told me. But then I watched it on YouTube. I was in, like, Milwaukee. I had a booking out there. And I watched it all night while I waited on my plane. And I'm just laughing like, damn. You feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, it's other things that was in y'all face that y'all choose to ignore. But I just like, who am I to point it out? Thug come out a better person. You know what I mean? This shit over with.
Yeah.
But when he came out pushing that narrative, like I say, what you get out is what you receive. What you put out is what you receive.
Okay.
Because he could have easily he could have easily got out of jail and basically said, you know what? All this crazy street shit was not a good idea. Are you shaving your head?
Yeah.
I've never seen that move before.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I ain't got no hair out there, man. You know them girls see me on the camera.
Wow, that's sick. That's a bold move right there.
That's what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying he could have easily kind of like chosen to take that trial in the state RICO as a chance for him to kind of be like, you know what, I'm gonna live a less street life. I'm not gonna put the shit in the music for sure. I'm gonna kind of change my whole image and shit, which is what Gunna essentially did. Instead, he kind of leaned on calling Gunna a snitch, calling people snitches, talking about street shit, and really didn't even put music out, which is like he kind of like fell into just being more of like a street commentator rather than a rapper.
When you get put in real situations, it open your eyes. You feel me? When you living a real life. When you pretending, you stay blind to shit. Who open their eyes and who been pretending? The facts are right there in our face. Am I right or am I wrong? When you pretending to be something that you ain't gonna know how to move accordingly.
So you feel like Thug was pretending to be a street nigga?
I'm saying.
No, as a nigga that's around, because people say what you want about Woody. You say you a real street nigga. Everybody in the
I don't even want no title.
No, but even if you're not wanting that title, that's just what people say about you regardless. So with you having the mentality that you have and you being friends with Young Thug, when you was around him, did you look at Young Thug as a street nigga?
I learned a lot from Thug. It's a lot of things I learned from him, surprisingly. Because when I was hanging with people, I didn't talk much. I just be quiet. I was told, you know what I mean, be quick to listen and slow to speak. So I just listen to what he's telling me. I be like, oh, wow, this nigga smart. But, you know, Thug was like more educational smart and street mitts.
Yeah.
But the fame and the cockiness went to his head and kind of knocked him off his game. That's why I said when he sit down and take a break from social media and just appreciate his freedom, he gonna come back smarter than ever.
Do you look at Thug as a street dude who just went and got successful and then continued to do street shit? Or do you look at him as kind of a square who got rich and famous and then started doing street shit?
Honestly, how I look at Thug is someone that was so excited at the change of his life that knows some skeletons is in your closet and there's gonna be a time you gotta face it. So you're making decisions moving forward off impulse. You just like, did I say that right? Do y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you want to move forward, and your success is becoming bigger than you're expecting, but you know you got something in your rearview mirror that you got to deal with.
So street shit was going on before Thug had money?
Yeah.
So Thug was, you would say, he was.
But his name speak for itself. Why y'all think nigga call him Thug?
Yeah.
What is a thug known for? Thugging, right?
I mean, look at somebody like, just for an example, look at Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane had this whole period of his life where he was clearly driven by ego and he's just doing crazy shit. What happens? He ends up getting locked up a bunch of times. His career was certainly in jeopardy at one point, and he ultimately learned his lesson, and now he doesn't move in a cocky way, in the same way. He's low-key, reserved. He acts like a person that don't want to go to jail. Thug never had his ego checked. He never went to jail as a celebrity. He just hit after hit after hit, and he's putting the artists on, and the artists are doing good, and the people love him, the white people love him, the streets love him. He got checked with this huge case that could have took him on the streets for like 20 years.
But instead of Thug sitting in jail, writing down his life story and writing reps and stuff, taking each day one step at a time, he wouldn't be having these jail calls where he just on that board just talk about irrelevant stuff. You feel what I'm saying? He would have came out one of the biggest people in the world to our community. You feel what I'm saying? The rap community. So this is what I'm going to say, my nigga. When you play around with your life and you take shit for granted when it's not to be taken for granted, you have to go back to that. If Thug keep going the way he going, they're going to lock him back up. You feel what I'm saying? Gucci Mane moving how he moved. Nigga tired of going to jail. But you know how many times I've been to jail? Man, that shit get played out, bro.
How many times you think you've been to jail?
Man, more than 10.
Word. And how long have you stayed? Like, if you add up all the years you spent in jail, how long would you say?
I've been in jail every year from 2009. I almost been all the way up to this point. I would have been free for 2 years if I ain't go to jail for pleading the fifth, and I ain't go to jail for this cuss shit.
Yeah.
If I ain't go to jail for them two, I would have been free for my first time for 2 years. But I've been in jail every year, all the way up to today, from 2009. What, they like 15 years? What year, 16 years?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you even average 4 months out of those years, I mean, that's like 5 years right there.
No, I did 51 months in the feds. I did 13 months in 2012. I did a lot of time. I did 16 months. I got out on bond, got locked back up 90 days later. They gave me 3 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like I did right there 3 years in the 5, they 8. You know what I mean? Without that other year I did for aggravated assault, then I did 4 months for terrorist threat. I did 2 months for a smash and grab. You feel what I'm saying? I've been in jail a lot. That shit ain't fun. That shit ain't cool. It ain't the move.
One of the most discussed things that Thug said in that interrogation audio was he basically said, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, just don't tell the world. And his explanation for that in the Big Bank interview was to say that he was basically flirting with the girl, trying to rizz her up so she would take it easy on him. And like that actually seemed like it was pretty convincing.
But
to a lot of people.
Yak say that in his interview? Man, y'all let me go. I will. Why? Whatever Yak said. Didn't I say it in mine?
Yeah.
But we rats. Uda rat. Yak a rat. See what Thug is. Come on.
Obama a rat.
But Thug, all right. Thug said the only all right. So Thug said Yak is a rat because Yak said that you and Shannon killed Nut.
But let me say this though. If me and Shannon didn't kill Nut, do they make Yak a snitch?
Yeah, right. Like if you tell and you happen to be mistaken about what you're telling on, since a lot of people do tell third-hand information. Yeah, I heard so-and-so killed so-and-so. That's still telling.
No, telling is telling the truth. Telling is saying Remo and Adam sit at No Jumper and talk about penises all day. And that's what y'all do. No, I'm just saying. I'm saying, no, if that's what y'all do, and I told the police that's what y'all do, that's telling.
So if I get caught up for something and the cops interrogate me and I say, you know what? I got something for you. Woody killed Remo. and you get charged and you get 20 years for killing Remo, but the truth is you didn't kill Remo, but it's my testimony that gets you locked up. I told.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
What could it possibly mean otherwise?
You lied on Remo.
No, I lied on you.
Snitching is telling the truth, bro.
All right, so let me ask you.
Let's say the person who actually, if I kill Remo, right? I mean, if you told the police I killed Remo, but my cousin killed him, and I choose to go to jail and not say nothing, and I get convicted, you lied on me. You wrongfully convicted me, my nigga.
We just interviewed Hernandez Govan, and one of the shooters, Cornelius, told on him and said that he basically was facilitating the money so that they would go and kill Dolph. And Hernandez says that that's a lie and that he was just saying it so that he could get some more time taken off his sentence by cooperating or whatever. So he's still a snitch. Everybody's still going to treat him like a snitch, even if he's lying on Hernandez.
Only if they want to hate on you.
He took the stand.
Only if they want to hate on you.
All right, so what if you would have got locked up for killing Nut and you didn't do it, and Yak would have been the reason that you got locked up? Would you consider him a snitch?
No, I be saying this nigga lying on me.
Yeah.
You only say a nigga snitch when you telling the truth. But if you lying on me, you lying on me. You can't be snitching on me if I ain't do it.
So were you not offended when you heard that he said that?
No.
Or
Man, I ain't care one bit. Nigga say it all the time. If my buddy die, put the charge on him. Niggas are beating cases like that.
but you alive, and he's trying to pin a murder on you, and you here in the flesh.
And guess what? I didn't do it. The facts gonna be the facts.
Yeah.
I go to trial and I beat it. I didn't do it. If I go to trial and I lose, I still ain't do it.
But as a friend, though, what I'm trying to say, because you and Yak Gotti recently just did a 20v1, so I'm saying as a friend, you wasn't upset with him for trying to pin a murder on you?
Bro, I knew about this way back in 2016 that Yet put my name in it. I told Yet, when me and Yet was in the Fed, I told Yet, I said, how your interrogation go?
And what'd he say?
I had better connections with anybody back then. I was knowing shit off the rip, despite what anybody had to say about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not. Yeah,
So when you asked him that, what was his answer?
We was through the door and we was talking. And Yet was like, man, shit, my bro. I told him, I ain't know what going on. I said, you sure about that? I'm gonna slide you some papers.
And in the papers, you sent him knowing that he said that about you?
Nah, I think when I woke up the next day, they had moved Yet. It didn't have nothing to do with that, but I gave him the paper, and I think they locked us down. And then when we came out the next day, they had moved Yet.
So you was able to forgive him for even making that statement about you?
No, because it wasn't true.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, my nigga. These police ain't stupid. You feel what I'm saying? Because if they would believe Yet was telling the truth, they would have charged me and Shannon. Even though I was charged because somebody on the scene lied and said he saw me in the car.
They be trying to say in the Reddits and all that shit that you killed Nut, but they wanted Thug to get arrested for it so bad that they granted you immunity just so they can get Thug. And that's what they really wanted. They really just wanted Thug to go to jail. Fonnie Willis and shit.
Shit, probably do. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with me. If y'all want Thug, go get Thug. Let me go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's simple. But I had to go. People fail to realize every time they got me, I went to prison. So when everybody say I'm an informant and I'm working with the police, I know I'm sitting in jail. So they want their informant on the street. They want their informant out here gathering information. It's the niggas that ain't going to jail who you got to watch.
So, all right. So inside the Big Bang interview he did with Thug, Thug said you're the whole reason that this war in Atlanta started with Lucci and them. He said that you broke into Nut car and you stole Nut chain, and then it's been up ever since. How do you feel about Thug placing the blame on the war being because of your actions? And is that true?
Who better to put it on? When the trial first started, did it first start with Nut situation, or did it start with a shooting at a gas station? That involved, I think, DK getting shot or them. Did it start off with Nut, or did it start off with DK now?
So you saying it was a whole bunch of smoke before the chain situation?
Nah, what I'm saying is,
Well, let me better ask you this. In your eyes, what you feel like started off the shit? If Thug saying you did it and you feel like the chain situation wasn't it, then what would you feel like started off the whole little drama between all y'all?
I don't know what started. I know I didn't start it, and I don't care what nobody say or think of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, bro, I'm Woody. My name was mentioned throughout the whole trial. So if I'm this big of a factor in the trial, it just don't make sense. If I'm the main person whose name keep being mentioned in everything, why am I on the witness list instead of being a defendant? You ain't never see no evidence of them pointing out against me. You ain't hear me on no jail call, incriminating myself or saying do nothing, no wiretaps, no photos, no game, none of that. You ain't see me with none of that. Player fool to catch one. You ain't see none of that. You ain't see no self-snitching on me. Nowhere.
And it wasn't because they granted you immunity and they hid some shit.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Huh?
That's what they say. They say
gave you
granted
immunity. Otherwise, you would have been charged, and we probably would have seen all that kind of stuff,
they
right?
forced immunity on me. How y'all miss that? I didn't ask for immunity. I told them no. I went to jail. I pleaded a fifth. You see how I looked at that judge? I looked at him because we had already had a conversation. If I plead the fifth, they're gonna lock me up. So I looked at that judge. I pleaded fifth. That was me telling him, come on and lock me up.
But they wanted you on the trial because they wanted Thug, essentially, like they thought you was gonna be able to get them.
What was my defense? What was my defense? They want the big fish, right?
Yeah.
What did I prove on the stand? I proved to the jury that they wanted Thug. It's the truth. They say they want Thug. They want the big fish. They don't want the little fish. But, people don't understand, and it ain't for me to explain it to them.
But why would Thug go in there and just make it up and just say you're the whole reason for all this shit though? Like what did he get out of saying that?
Because I became popular. I mean, I'm doing better. You know what I'm saying, for myself for once. Instead of him being, happy and be like, that nigga deserved it. You know what I'm saying? You know a nigga's story. You know what I mean? I've been sitting in jail a lot. I've been losing people. I fought this war. I had to go against a whole army by myself. You feel what I'm saying? This stuff I had to deal with that I don't talk about. So when I seen Thugs on there, I said, this the last thing you should have did, my nigga. Because you were finna cry with me and you seen face to face.
Y'all seen each other face to face?
In court? Yeah.
I see him every day in court.
And that's when you made a threat towards him in court.
I never made a threat towards him.
You kind of did.
When?
Hold on. I think I got the timestamp.
I ain't got a hatred bone in my body for Thug. Even though the way I talk, and I troll him, but I still love him the same as I loved him back then as I do now. You know what I mean? It ain't in my heart no more, my nigga.
And and you did a recent live about 3-4 days ago, and you said
that my daughter wake up crying.
We're gonna get to that. This is something else you said. You said y'all missed the trial where you threatened to harm Thug because he threatened to take me out. And then that's what you said on the live, and you said y'all missed that part in the trial.
That was the phone call. That was when the feds kicked in my door to lock me up. The day before, I had an argument, and I threatened him. I call his phone and be like, "Hey, boy, it's up between me and you. I'd rather let you know that we gonna go to war than sneak and do something to you. Cause I ain't gonna fake it, bro. If I'm thinking you got my back, cause I showed you I had your back. But now I ain't gonna question it. Hey, me and you, when we see each other, it going down. And then the feds kicked in my door and locked me up.
And why was you even mad at Thug at that time?
I don't recall.
One thing I did hear you say though, you said cause it was a point where you had your daughter in hand and niggas tried to kill you. And you said, you fought for your life and you ended up shooting back or whatever, got out the situation. But you said within 5 minutes of that happening, you got a phone call from Thug, like he knew what was going on. So at the time, you was psyched out saying like,
"Hello, Remo, you been investigating me, man."
No, but
my homework, man.
Was that in our other interview?
Huh?
Was that in our other interview?
Nah, this is what he said recently. You said
I might have stayed off the internet.
You
man.
said that you didn't know. You said within 5 minutes of you getting shot, Thug called and knew that you got shot. And your family members at the time didn't even know you got shot. So in your mind at one point, you thought Thug might have sent somebody to kill you.
That was in trial?
Nah, this is what you said on your live stream the other day.
That had something to do with court, though?
You said that at the time, when niggas came to kill you when you was holding your daughter or holding your baby, and after 5 minutes of the shootout happening, Thug hit you up. And at one point, you wanted to kill Thug, or you told Thug you was gonna do something to him because you didn't know who tried to kill you at first. You said you thought it was Thug who tried to do it to you because how do we know so fast? You said,
man, bro, I was in a shootout every day. Do you know how that make you feel? Nigga, you don't trust nobody, not even your shadow.
Yeah.
My shadow getting drawn down on. You feel me? Like, I ain't playing. I ain't never been shot, my nigga. Thank you, God. And I ain't gonna get popped. What I'm trying to tell you, bro, if you having these many shootouts every day, niggas, you watching everything moving. At least I am, because I ain't trying to go.
Word. So, but at the time, though, it wasn't a thing where you even potentially thought Thug didn't have your best interest at that time? Why would you even assume, if you and Thug locked in, why would you even assume it could have came from him? If y'all was like locked in from what we see.
Trust no one. The moment you trust somebody, the moment you lose.
When did you start feel like you was losing trust for Thug? Because y'all was locked in, you know what I'm saying? You said you, him, and Pee Wee was all outside the club hanging out. When did you feel like, I don't know if I could trust Thug? When did the relationship start to sour to you, or you felt like maybe Thug don't have my best interest?
Y'all like y'all really want to know. Look how y'all locked in on me.
Man, shit.
What the question was?
When do you feel like you stopped feeling like you could trust Thug? Because y'all had this long friendship, but when did you feel like, all right, I don't know if he has my best interest?
Have you ever felt energy? You know what I mean? People energy change. You can feel energy. Sometimes, you can be mistaking it, but I'm going to trust in what I feel. So, like right now, if an energy tell me get up, I leave, because y'all trying to set me up, we going to get up and leave. You feel what I'm saying? You just gotta follow your instinct.
We would never.
Was it like...
I've been hearing a lot of people up here fighting this story, Adam. Everybody said, you be careful up there, no jump. I said, no, Adam got my back. I said, man, don't you trust that white boy?
Adam does have your back. Only one person got beat up here.
Who that was?
This random guy. But we didn't have anything to do with him getting beat up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what nobody had to say. If you book me to come, I ain't never had no money. I'm coming.
I'm assuming
I'm taking God with me too.
I'm gonna assume the gentleman that you brought with you is a pretty serious guy.
Oh no, that's my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We both believers of God, and we let the Spirit lead and guide us. Real talk. No weapons on us, no nothing. We came from the airport, drove here, gonna drive back to the airport and dip.
Nice.
Yeah, ain't nobody else paying there to be here. Ain't no need for us to be here.
There you go. Respect. Okay, so I wanted to ask. When Thug said that he made a mistake, he made an honest mistake, like when he was going back and forth with Rollo, I think that stood out to a lot of us.
Can I go pee real quick, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, because y'all funny, man.
Go take a tinkle and then we'll get back to it, yeah.
This shit going up, though, man.
Control his head.
Okay. He made a mistake. Not everybody gets to use this excuse. How did that stand out to you?
In which way?
I mean, it was just interesting that he seems to be so eager to characterize his own acts as a mistake when you can't really imagine him lending that. Like Gunna basically said that he made a mistake at one point or that he was tricked.
It's obvious that Gunna was tricked.
Yeah.
It was very obvious. But if you listen to somebody and they sit on podcasts and say, you never talk to the police. If you listen to somebody that's preaching this stuff, why are you doing it? You can't say you made a mistake and you can't forgive nobody else's name who you name drop. So you say you miss everybody, right? But when you drop that Link song, it was after you did the interview with Big Bang. You did the interview, you made the diss song. You feel what I'm saying? Now you miss everybody. Bro, you revealing your hand.
But the diss song was a leak, right?
It still was made after he did the interview with Big Facts.
It's just interesting. Oh, really? It was made after that and then leaked unofficially?
Yeah.
But you think that he intended for it to be leaked?
Yeah.
I mean,
He sent it to somebody.
Usually music videos don't just leak like that.
Thug have been in position where people link their music. You think he finna keep allowing that to happen? You ain't putting out now, you don't want out. First of all, why you even make a song saying it? You feel what I'm saying?
Right. But it's interesting to think that he might have made it and then decided that it wasn't a good idea. And
It doesn't even matter. You shouldn't even have it in your mind. Every last one of us went in there and with love and our heart. When you snitch, they go in there motherfucker say, Remo did it. Adam did it. I saw him do it with my own eyes. Everybody went in there, sat there and said things that would jeopardize their freedom. They did.
If I was on Thug's team, I would have said, I don't think that record is the right look for right now. Let's not put that record out.
If I were Thug, right, and the trial went the way it went, and I see the world trying to hate, I would have came out on some real cocky shit like, that's why y'all my niggas. You feel me? Because when it count, y'all niggas showed up. See, real friends, that's what real friends do. They show up when it's time to show up and bring you back. Don't matter that you put, no, I didn't put Thug in that situation. Because those crimes that they're charged with, I didn't make them do that. I didn't tell them to do it. It ain't I told them. You got to start with the problem. The problem is you should never did it. And if I did any crime and you don't know nothing about it, and if you know anything about it and I feel like I got to go to jail, you won't be able to say anything about it. If you're a street nigga, my nigga. So at the end of the day, the problem starts within you should never did it if you did it. When it was time for niggas to crucify you, did you get crucified? You gotta look at that and take that into consideration. Thank you. You know what I mean? Niggas sitting in jail wishing we was their co-defendants. Let be real. You know what I mean? Niggas sitting in jail wishing we were their co-defendant. Niggas call me from prison, 20-year life. Bro, shout it. I love you, shout it. Because you did what these cowards won't do. Niggas the tail and go stand on their snitching. Because the tail and they be like, man, yeah, he did. Nigga ain't be going there and say, man, fuck y'all, lock me up, do whatever y'all gonna do to me, man. I don't believe in none of this. Because once a nigga tell, a nigga gonna go through what they telling.
All right, let me ask you this then. So, like, you cleaned it up and you did the right thing.
I ain't clean nothing up. I finessed my way to be with my family. Fuck them niggas.
All right.
Let's speak on the truth, bro. The truth is, I came home to my family.
Who do you feel? Because you cleaned it up or not cleaned it up, but you did what you did. So
Thug did what he did when he put out the song.
But
The police didn't have no clue what happened. Police said all the time, we need leads. Point us in the direction. So I don't know what happened. You remember Thug told me to go down to the interrogation?
he told you to go to the interrogation room, right?
When the police called out the rip,
Yeah.
the guy ain't know what to do.
So Thug told you to talk to the police.
He said it out his mouth.
Yeah.
Brian still said it in court. I never told nobody that he told me. Because at the end of the day, I didn't do nothing.
I heard you say that the opening statements when Brian Still started naming off like what happened January 7th and January 8th and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You said something that I peeped. You was like, how would Brian Still know all those dates and know all the exact details? You felt like Thug gave him the dates and details to that for him to be able to have those opening statements in court?
I can't say what I feel because I know that a lot of things were said about me from people. I can't put it out there because I wasn't the case, so I don't got to discover. But on my game, on my profile, it say the crimes that I allegedly supposed to did. So if I supposed to did these certain crimes, it say who said I did these crimes. So anybody could have said, oh, would have did this and Brian Still could have got that way. I can't. If I'm gonna speak on something, it's gonna be facts.
Yeah.
If it's my opinion, I'm letting it be known it's my opinion. So I can't say that for a fact if Thug told him. But my thing is, why your lawyer speaking on crimes that ain't, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody charged with.
That only y'all would know, in a sense. That's what you was insinuating. Like, how would Brian Still know these things?
Right? Because if I got your back, only you know I got your back, right?
A lot of people have suggested that Gunna might be behind the leaks of the phone calls and the interrogation and stuff. Do you believe that?
Gunna ain't putting no negativity out.
Yeah, publicly. But what if he's got people on his team?
It's not in Gunna's heart. Look
don't
at that
think?
boy. Look at Gunna.
I bet he's still conniving on the low.
No, man.
No?
God blessing him.
Really? Okay.
God carrying that boy. Look at Gunna. Look at his personality. You don't never hear Gunna. Gunna ain't never rap about being a hater. That's just only something a hater do. Somebody who really despised Thug. You know, when I got on the internet and I said what I said about Thug, you know how many people like, please, Lord, I know you want to grow, but please let your daughter wake up crying. Bro, ask my brother what a girl just said at the airport. Woody, did your baby wake up crying? I said, God damn, I'm just playing on the internet. I don't want to see no harm happen to Thug, Gunna, nobody. Not even my enemies. As long as I'm out trying to bring harm to me. But I said, oh shit, I got to be careful. My probation officer told me, hey, Mr. Copeland, you ain't online threatening anyone, is you? I said, you know I know better than that. She said, yeah, somebody sent it in saying you online threatening. I said, no, I'm not. You know what I mean, I've been in jail for false terrorist threat. Well, not false terrorist threat, because I did do it, but I didn't know that was a crime.
I feel that.
I thought you had to be a terrorist to you know what I mean, threat people.
To make a threat, yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm American.
God bless your heart.
All right, so when it comes to more of the leaked phone calls, one of the things, because you said that Gunna really don't say any negativity, but one of the songs that he did drop on the first album was Bread and Butter, and then on that album, he kind of alluded to, he said, you know that you in business with a rat, and then people assumed that he was talking about QCP. It was never confirmed. But then in the leaked phone calls that happened, 21 and Thug was on a phone call talking about the Bread and Butter song, and Thug actually admit that it was good. He was like, his slick talking jazzy ass. He snapped on that song, but 21 Savage also agreed. He was like, he ain't lied though, and saying that he in business with a rat. So with that being said, what was, like, did Atlanta deem QCP a rat? Like, was that a thing that everyone in Atlanta knew already, or was this just now coming to light, like, after the trial and stuff?
I ain't a part of Atlanta business. So I just be worried about my neighborhood and my community. When it comes to QCP and all that, I don't get in it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like, being in business that ain't got nothing to do with me ain't never been mine.
Yeah.
My type, yeah.
But as far as, like, were you ever around QCP and them and Lil Baby, like, early on in the career? Was y'all all hanging and rotating and shit?
No, I pull up at a studio like way back in 2013, 14, like a couple times, but never had a conversation with him. I met him, but it's never no sit down or nothing like that.
Did you take QCP to be a civilian, or did you look at him as a street nigga when you met him?
Well, ain't no such thing as civilian, my nigga. Why everybody keep saying that, bro? Civilian or street nigga? Like,
he went on record to say he was a civilian. But in your eyes, did you look at him as a street nigga when you met him?
Everybody from Atlanta street nigga, bro. Everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody. Don't matter what happened, no matter, you feel what I'm saying? You gonna do what you gotta do to protect you and yours. That's it. All the excuses in the name tagging, label and all that, man, you just a weak person if you be affected by it. If I could call you a rat and you getting your feelings about it, you just a weak person. Me calling you a rat ain't gonna stop you from living and making money, my nigga. So.
You said being called a rat hurt though.
It do.
And
a week.
And you said, listen, you said one thing. You said you're okay with being labeled a snitch. But
I ain't okay with it. I said
you said Young Thug's not.
People can say it on the internet, but please don't say it in my face.
Yeah. But you said even if people saying that to you on the internet, you're okay with it. You said you don't feel like Young Thug's okay with it. He can't live with that.
I'm not okay with it. Ain't nobody okay with it. If you okay with it, you know what I mean? They're just you trying to have strength, but you're really weak. You know what I'm saying? But I had came to the realization that you label me something, you ain't helping me grow or elevate in my life at all. So who the hell is you? With Thug, on the other hand, it hurts because he sit right here and try to push this narrative on so many people. All you doing is sitting right here saying, you're a rat, don't mess with him. You're interfering with people eating, my nigga. People got a family to feed. You're interfering with that. So now when it come out that, you know, because we already be knowing, you behind closed doors telling nigga don't mess with him, don't mess with him. So now when it come out about you, you want everybody to still mess with you. But if anybody still choose to mess with you, that turn on anybody else, they're a coward, they're weak. Because if you turn on everybody else, you got to turn on him too. But I ain't telling nobody to do something they don't want to do. If you my nigga, you my nigga. I don't care what you do. Don't care what all. You feel what I'm saying? You got to deal with God with it. Simple. If you trying to hurt me, all right, that's a different story. That line been drawn. Don't cross it. I won't cross it.
You said you saw the Big Bang right after that interview?
Bank crazy. I got a lot of respect for Bank though. That interview made me respect him because I was under the impression that, you know, people gonna show favoritism. And he some people feel like he did because they wanted him to go hard. Well, I respect Bank because he seen Thug with her. And you feel what I'm saying? He only did what's right. Don't hurt him no more. Then you already listen to what he's saying. You can tell he all over the place. Thug need to calm down, get his mind right, and go have another talk with Bank. You feel me?
Yeah, that was a weird position to see Thug in because he's an artist. He's choosing what he puts out there to the world. And that interview felt very reactive. Like he felt like he had to do that. We'd never seen him do a 3-hour interview before. And then meanwhile, you have Bank, who looks at Thug as a friend, feels compassion for him, can kind of tell that he's in a fucked up state. But then at the same time, Bank is a street guy to some extent. And he's basically like, he has to speak for the people of Atlanta or the people who listen to Thug's music, who want answers for all of these seemingly bad decisions that he made.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I got Black on, when me and him talk, cause he called me to come on there, and I'm like, okay. I haven't went yet because I be wanting to let closed doors be closed, but when Thug opened the door up, I became weak. I let my emotions, control me. It's like, bro, listen, bro, I done fought this war too long, bro. Don't you start this shit back up. You feel me? I'm not fighting this time, bro. Like, because, you know what I mean? Like I said, only God pulled us through that. I did it. My gun did it. You know what I mean? People who was assisting me did it. But you know what you've been through. You know that when it first started, we had to go to jail and sit in jail. If you listen to all of us, he called the rat. We all did time in jail. You the only one that didn't do time in jail. So when it was time for you to go to jail and see what it was like, instead of you come on and say, damn, them boys went through that all the time. Man, you know what? Nah, you came back out trying to say, oh, you just a king. You ain't, man, shit, whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, I respect Bank, you know what I mean? For real, for real. And if I go on his podcast, if he asks me, it ain't got nothing to do with y'all, but y'all ain't our business. What goes on in Atlanta, it's Atlanta business. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying I'm holding back from telling y'all about it, but like when y'all speak on stuff that don't have nothing to do with me, I just feel like it ain't my business to be speaking on. Mm-hmm. But if anybody spoke on me, y'all can ask me. If they spoke on me, I'm speak back on them.
But you and Bank know like all the same people, just being in the same city for all those years. So you'd be willing to talk to him about things that wouldn't necessarily feel natural to talk to us about?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like people gonna be like, man, who you all the way on no jumper talking about Atlanta business, you know what I mean? So okay, cool. I go to Bank and do it. Because niggas spoke on me.
Do you feel like doing an Atlanta interview for Thug was biased? Like he should have did an interview with someone who could hold him more accountable? Because of course, because you said that you felt like he had to do the interview with Bank to save face in Atlanta.
I say this. It was great to do it with Bank, but he should have gave himself time. He was not in control of the interview. You feel what I'm saying? Any person that you believe who they are, they'll be more in control. Like right now I'm talking with y'all. I'm in control. I ain't gonna let y'all be in control of me. You know what I mean? Like how you try to say the snitch? Nah, bro. Like, cause at the end of the day, people who watch this, they ain't come from where I come from. They ain't come from the violence. So they sit here and see that you thinking, oh, Remo called who the snitch in his face and who the let it happen. Oh, I can do it. No, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? This is a respect thing. At the end of the day, I'm a man. No matter what choices I made in my life or what I had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn from it. Everybody got one chance in life, my nigga. You'll never catch me two times telling. You know what I mean? If that's what y'all want to say.
All right, here's a good question. Who do you feel like told the most on that whole trial?
Why everybody keep asking that question?
Because Young Thug went on there and dropped this song, naming everybody who he thought was a rat, and some people name got
but
left off. But
if the investigation came from listen to lyrics, it should be self-explanatory though, right?
But we would just like to hear from somebody like involved.
I ain't pointing a finger at nobody. Listen, this the God honest truth, my nigga. We going. The trial been, 2 years now?
Yeah.
2 years we still on this conversation. Niggas came home. Only people went to prison are the ones who took time to go to prison. You can't even give them credit. These boys, instead of them take a plea to say Jeffrey Williams is a gang member leader, they went to prison. He ain't even shot them out. He ain't sent them nothing. Why are we talking about what's real? Them boys in prison doing time right now. He ain't sent $1 to. You feel me? They done been forgot about. They in jail mad that they ain't take the plea, but they trying to stand on business. They trying to let them know like, man, I'm real, man. That plea don't hurt nobody. You see, Shannon Yat went to trial and won. Why are we arguing about snitching? If these niggas said YSL is a gang, some YSL members got on the stand and said it is a gang, and the jury still came back with a verdict of not guilty, why are we talking about who snitch and who ain't?
So, all right, because Thug is the one that's really coming out telling that is a snitch and all that. Do you think Thug was forced by Lil Durk and his peers of people who called Gunna a snitch, so he had no choice but to come out standing on business?
I don't know. His conscience. Boy, this thing right here is no joke. When you know you did wrong, my nigga, that conscience play on your mind, boy. It make you see things that you ain't really see. Make you think things that ain't true. That what happened with Thug. His conscience was eating him up. It was eating him.
All right, what specifically you feel like he did wrong where his conscience might be eating at him?
When he first came out publicly, what he did? He covered up.
Covered his face. That's true. In the GQ interview.
But they try to say that he covered his face because he gained weight and they be calling him Fat Thug now. So he don't want to show that he has a fat face now.
Maybe he had a hurt.
If you got a problem with gain weight, stop eating so much.
Well,
so what did
it's easier said than done.
What did you take it as him covering his face for?
You don't want to look at the mirror, my nigga. You don't want to face your reality. Let me tell you something, bro. If I stole Remo pack, and Remo if I think Remo know I stole it, I don't want to come around you. I ain't trying to look at you.
You're gonna call. You're not gonna FaceTime.
I'm gonna just try to, you know what I mean? If we bump into each other, I'm gonna have a guilty conscience, man. I can't be me. But if I know I ain't still Remo stuff and he think I stole it, I'm gonna be like, man, hey man, stop playing with me, nigga. You know it, nigga. You know it. Because I was a thief. I was a person accused of snitching. Yeah, motherfuckers look at me every day. They don't say it, but you know, I still see some come and put rats. I go live, people put rats. I be like, damn, these niggas still say I'm a snitch and these niggas came home. Damn. So it don't matter what you do. If you talk to the police and you say anything involve somebody else or anybody named lying or telling the truth, you're a snitch. That's just the truth.
Yeah, so you feel like the black and white rule don't even apply anymore?
Man, these videos we looking at, what you talking about black and white for?
Yeah.
Everybody with me, they look their videos.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, even, bro, it don't matter, bro. I got in that courtroom and I be my natural self. That's why they didn't lock me up. The prosecutor, the Atlanta police, the judge, the mayor, everybody in Atlanta know this who I am. I ain't pretending. We all got issues. That's why we go to jail. I just learned from mine. I ain't going back to jail.
Why do you think, so the interrogation video was him talking about Pee Wee Roscoe. And then in the interrogation video, he was saying that Pee Wee used to hold Wayne and them drugs, and people were saying that was snitching for him to even say that. But he basically, Thug was trying to say that he was trying to throw them off from the murder just by like throwing a little drug case on them. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like Thug was snitching?
He wasn't snitching. I'm gonna be real with that right there. Yeah. He wasn't. You say you want to convince the police that you telling the truth, right? So what you gotta say? Man, he ain't do this, but you know he might sell a little weed. You know what I'm saying? It's telling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's really not. The police didn't investigate the boy for selling weed.
Yeah, like nobody cares about that. It's like a non-crime.
Right, and Thug mind, he not even thinking it. Because when nobody be thinking it, because you trying to finesse the police.
Yeah.
If you told the police he's got 100 pounds of weed in his apartment.
Right.
But now we're talking about something that they might conceivably give a fuck about.
But you gotta apply them to their rules by what they believe.
Yeah.
So Thug said, "Who the rat?" It don't matter what I said in interrogation. Who brought you home? So you came home, me and you had a conversation. After that conversation me and him had, I don't talk when I tell you something. I stand on it. When you came home and you put in that song, "Who the rat?" I said, okay, you're a rat. Because if I brought you home and you consider me a rat, you sat in the interrogation room, no matter what you said, you told. So I could break down a lot of things in the interrogation, but I was just like, man, I'm gonna leave him alone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's something that we might not know that stood out to you? Because you said that he told a lot of lies in the interview, and then obviously the stuff in the interrogation video that you would recognize you being involved. But what's something that stood out to you that you was like, that's a flat out lie?
From a criminal, a convicted felon, a street nigga, bro. If you ever in the streets pretend to be gangster, and the police got you in the interrogation room and interrogating, you got butterflies for one, bro. You can't eat. You just poon and got a shit. Any nigga that's sitting there eat some food, what rats gonna do? Rats gonna eat. You put some food, cheese down, bread, that rat going to get it. So nigga sitting that motherfucker eating. I bet you ain't gonna see no wood eating in none of them interrogation. I had the bubble guts. You feel me? I'm sitting up bottled up, knots in my stomach. So when I seen the nigga comfortable eating, I ain't even think about it being a bologna sandwich. I was like, how the hell could you eat? And I've been in the interrogation room 3-4 times. Never ate not one time in them.
They didn't offer you any food?
Yeah, they offer everybody food because they want you to be comfortable.
Yeah.
See, I gotta be on my feet. Shh, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm praying. Bro, think about it, bro. If y'all, all the time y'all don't see me now, watch me on social media, what reason would I be in the interrogation room doing this? just be real now. Let's break it down. Case over with.
Word.
What reason would I be checking my polls in the interrogation room? You don't think, bro, listen to my other interview. I watch Cops all day. I watch Fresh Footage. I do all that.
Yeah. Why did you check your post?
Remo, stop playing, bro.
I'm being for real.
I don't recall.
You wanted to make sure that you were putting on a good performance and that you didn't look.
Ding, 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 ding. We got a winner.
I just feel like your pulse is something that like you can tell, but they can't really tell what your pulse is by looking at you, even though maybe if you start sweating.
So let me tell you something, Adam. If you're in an interrogation room, if I'm snitching, let me tell you, first of all, the gun that they be locking me up for, I told them to let the person go.
Yeah.
It's two of us in the car. They found a gun in the back seat on the driver. So first, if I'm snitching, then I'm telling, hey, look, this nigga gun. Or this the person who got away gun. Not one time did you hear me say that. This is a fact.
Yeah.
I'm going to jail, I'm snitching on a nigga, and I'm doing all this telling. But I'm going to jail to do time for a gun that ain't mine. It just don't make sense. But I don't have to point that out to irrelevant people.
Why'd you say that you think that Rollo is more real than Young Thug, given how they both handled their respective cases?
I don't think I said Rollo more realer than Thug or anything, but I give props to Rollo because it's like, what you asked again?
You said, I believe, that Rollo came out looking realer in his case than Thug ended up looking in his case.
I said it because when you ask everybody who Rollo told on, the person who they said Rollo told on, he's on a phone calls talking to Rollo, saying Rollo ain't told.
So was Pee Wee Roscoe.
What about it?
He's saying that Young Thug ain't telling him.
What did you watch when you watched that interview? Or Pee Wee Roscoe talked about? Pee Wee Roscoe done did it with a trans vest, bro.
No, all right. So look, you said what did we watch from watching the interrogation?
Adam, did you do it with a trans vest yet?
No.
Would you?
No, I'm not down.
Pee Wee messed up, ain't he?
All right, so look, we just talked about that. You just said that you don't feel like Thug. Hey, you just said you don't feel like Thug was snitching in the interrogation video. He was trying to throw him off with the weed shit because they were trying to look for the shooting. So Pee Wee's on paper or Pee Wee's on the phone saying that Thug didn't snitch on him either.
Out of everybody that went on that case with Thug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who the only person that looked good that came out on their own with no employment? Pee Wee Roscoe. He got jury on. Nobody else in YSL besides Gunna got jury on. You feel me?
But Pee Wee stands out to me because he's the only person
Where Pee Wee getting the money from?
that got discussed in the interrogations and that got discussed in the phone calls who came out and defended Thug right away. So you're saying he got cashed out for that defense?
Hey, Thug, this ain't got nothing to do with you. They got everything to do with you. Should never brought my name up. Listen, bro. Y'all think Pee Wee Roscoe ain't knew what Thug did back in 2015? That's why he kept him close.
Mm.
You feel me?
As in did like what he said in the interrogation room?
What reason would Thug be keeping Pee Wee so close? Duke is your man. You fuck with Roscoe, but you ain't fuck with. One thing Duke would never do, Duke would never go against Thug. Don't y'all know in Duke plea, he said YSL ain't a game, it's a label. He the only one said that in his plea. No, but y'all didn't pay that no attention.
Mm.
Even through the process of what Duke went through, he stayed real for Thug. You feel me?
Yeah.
But Duke ain't out here winning jury and nothing like that. And Thug ain't called Duke no rat public. And said Duke ain't did nothing wrong recently. So why you doing? Man, look, fuck Pee Wee. Pee Wee a bitch. You push him on the ground. He know not to get up. Don't get up, nigga. He gonna stay on that ground.
But you think that Pee Wee's getting taken care of for life by Thug because he knows where the bodies are hidden, metaphorically?
Thug a real street nigga. He ain't take care of that nigga. He playing him close.
Mm.
It's a difference. Don't Pee Wee look, bro. College academic. I mean, you don't start all this. You the one put Thug under the gun. If I was Thug, I'd knock Pee Wee head out. You feel me?
Why you feel like he put Thug underneath the gun? The Lil Wayne situation?
Nah, Pee Wee got on the internet running his mouth. You know not to get on the internet to my no niggas. You brought Rollo up. Rollo ain't got nothing to do with what's going on over here.
I think it sounded like Thug approved for him to be on those phone calls. From what I'm hearing, it sounded like Aiden Ross was in talks with Thug, and they was doing the live stream. And I think Thug probably plugged Aiden Ross with Pee Wee Roscoe, because how would he even have the relationship with Pee Wee?
And that's why Thug under the gun. So Pee Wee tried to be your voice.
And he threw and started talking shit about you, calling you a snitch.
Yep. And guess what? One thing about me, when I speak, I got the facts with it. It's just when I want to put it out.
Why did why you and Pee Wee never really or don't get along? Why would he go in there so
Pee Wee would never open his mouth around me. Nope. Not a word. Not a word. Pee Wee Roscoe would never open his mouth around me. Not one word. So when nigga want to get on these phones, cause Pee Wee stay in Atlanta. Why everybody think he in Miami? That nigga in Atlanta.
Yeah, Wax said he live in Thug condo out there or some shit.
That nigga in Atlanta. Stop playing.
So he out there where you at? And
I got God in my life, my nigga.
yeah.
I don't care how stupid I talk. I let nigga know I'm still with it. So please proceed with cautious.
Shit, one thing Dolly White said, and I know you and Dolly White have a good friendship because it's like old pictures of y'all.
Yeah, they old. Me and Dolly ain't talked in years.
Oh, so y'all not friends or anything?
No, we not friends. I ain't no enemy either. I love Dolly, and if somebody put their hand on her, I'm one call away. They already know that.
Yeah, I always thought you and Dolly had like a good relationship, like back in that scene.
That's her brother. She love her brother. You know what I'm saying? So if she feel like we did wrong to her brother, she gonna stand beside her brother. It's only right for a sister to do that. Yeah. My sister stand beside me.
How did you and Dolly White relationship even form? Like how was y'all friendship?
Dolly was right there with her. Yeah, she crazy.
She like the older sister that's around type, right?
Now you just a sister, they just love their brother. You feel what I'm saying? They want to be around their brother all the time. Her and Dora.
Well, one thing that she said that people was giving her backlash for, because they felt like she shouldn't have jumped on the internet and said this, but she said that a lot of reason that a lot of people going around talking the way they're talking about Thug and saying all this shit about Thug is because Thug can't come back to Atlanta. So they feel like since Thug can't come back to Atlanta, that it's free reign for them to say whatever they're saying about Thug. But she said if Thug was in Atlanta, niggas wouldn't be saying none of this shit they saying now.
What Thug being in Atlanta got to do with it? He got a phone?
I mean, I don't know. That's what she said. She felt
Thug being in Atlanta.
Word.
Then he go show up at the schools?
I guess he don't live there full time, so he might be in and out. But
I mean, he's not allowed to live in the metropolitan area.
Standing in Atlanta gonna change.
I don't know that.
A lot of people are speaking out now because it's an opportunity. They got a voice now. People been saying stuff. People been feeling some type of way. Ain't nobody untouchable. Nobody.
But is the vibe now that before, if you talk shit about YSL, then something might happen to you, and now do people feel like you can say whatever you want about Thug and YSL and nobody's gonna do anything? All his old homies are gone.
It ain't that. It just, bro, like a lot of us are grateful to have another chance in life. So you know what I mean? Especially me. I live my life every day. I swear to God, I be so caught up in my shit. I be like, God damn, but I'm free. Boom.
So Rollo said that he used to see Thug around and shoot at him every time he saw him. You used to be around Thug a lot. You ever catch a stray from Rollo? What? What? I was not expecting to hear anything like a yes
This
right
nigga
there.
didn't play.
Really?
Hell no, they ain't play, boy. You know, Rollo didn't show up 100 deep, boy. About 40 of them niggas don't go. You feel me? Yeah. But they just how it is in Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody know this. You feel what I'm saying?
What you and Rollo beef stem from back in the day?
Yeah, why was Rollo shooting at Thug?
They shooting at, I ain't trying to put their business out, but
they were shooting at each other though.
Yeah, what? It's up everywhere.
Right.
But see, Rollo and him, they were violent. And they were deep. They come in the club 100 deep everywhere they go. So we didn't care. We going to whatever club we going to. Like, okay, so Thug them from over here, I'm from over here, Rollo them from over there. My side and Thug them side, all of us always been good. Rollo and them in the west side.
With Lucci and them, right?
No. Lucci and them is our side.
What?
But we just, back then, we wasn't enemies. We were all cool. So it'd be like the whole Zone 3 versus Zone 1. So Zone 1 would be only consist of Simpson, Rollo and them, and Boyne Home, MDC and them.
Word.
So they'll go to the club together. But I grew up in Boyne Home around MDC. So I knew a lot of them. But Rollo and them, boy. Rollo and them, motherfuckers, we go back at them though. We busting first on them too though. Yeah, so it just, we thank God we ain't never, physically, took nobody out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rollo and them used to beef with Thug and them and beef with my hood too. So if all of us together, all of us gonna go against them. Yeah, I had a lot of shootout with them niggas though, with Rollo and them. I did. Whole bunch of them.
It's just hard for us to imagine that all these rappers are just having sort of like casual shootouts when they see each other.
He was who he was before he became a rapper.
Yeah, but I'm saying even like just dudes just consistently just shooting it out all over Atlanta, not getting caught, no cases from it.
Why you think Pee Wee shot out Lil Wayne Turbo Singh?
That nigga didn't do that.
Really?
He was one of the niggas they thought Wu was gonna be. Go do that time, boy. Pee Wee just ain't know how to stand up for himself. Yes, sir. He ain't go do that time. Just so happened niggas got money and you can blackmail niggas. Didn't Roscoe make TMZ for coming out to tell on Thug and Birdman? Oh, y'all forgot that, honey.
He kind of threw Birdman in them underneath the bus. He was dry snitching.
But then what happened? He overturned his sentence and he came home. Damn, ain't that something? Yeah, I missed
So,
that
but
too.
you feel like, so you think he didn't do it?
No, he didn't do it. Didn't I tell you, Pee Wee Roscoe, don't get your ass off that ground? Didn't I tell you that's the type of nigga?
You must know some shit.
Bro, I'm wooded, bro. I'm from McKinneyville, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't from John Brown South. I ain't from Cleveland Avenue. I'm from McKinneyville, bro.
And where Pee Wee from? What part he from?
Nigga, I don't know. Pee Wee was around because him and Thug, he introduced Thug to Birdman.
Word.
So that's why he was around. Pee Wee wasn't on our type of time.
What about Nut? What type of nigga Nut was before all the beef and shit? How much time did y'all really spend with him? Because I seen Thug recently say that him and Nut really didn't have no beef, and the shit really came from the entourages, and it made it like that's where it heated up. But he said him and Nut was really straight.
Huh?
All right, better question then. Why do you think Thug had a problem with Nut eventually? Was it jealousy? Was it the music? Like, where would that even come from?
I honestly don't know. That shit ain't had nothing to do with the rooster, though. You feel me? If we had smoke, bro, and I got any type of respect for you, you ain't got to worry about me harming you.
Yeah. Did any of y'all have friendships and shit at one point?
Yeah,
like
but
Shell, Kel, Nut, was all y'all hanging out? Or?
so look. Zone 3 is a zone.
Yeah.
You got different hoods in it. So nothing was from 4th Ward, but nothing ran with Zone 3, which is Summer Hill.
Summer Hill, right? All right.
One time I was on the run, and I was with Slug from Cleveland Avenue, Tit and Nut had a relationship. So Tit and Nut was on the phone. He telling Nut I was on the run, this and that and third. Nut like, pull up at Club Crucial. I got something for you. I was like, damn, that nigga don't even know me like that. And he gonna give me some money to hide out. That's where my respect started from him. Until he break that respect, me and him ain't never gonna have a problem. He never broke that respect. So when I end up with his jury, let me tell you something, bro. I ain't taking nothing to give it back. You feel me?
Yeah.
When I end up with his jury, and I like, but they nut chain, this nut stuff. Hey man, I got your stuff. Come get it. Why would I give you your stuff if I'm taking it?
So it wasn't those, because when niggas say come get it back, it wasn't like come buy it back, or it was like
I gave it back.
Oh, you gave it back?
Yeah, I didn't charge nothing. I say, hey man, I'm in Mechanicsville. That nigga pull up in my hood. Him and 3-4 his partners got it back. Who I got it from? I said, we ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? He be like, yeah, that was the end of that. That shit was over with. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you got all your stuff back.
So was his chain? Did y'all take his chain intentionally knowing it was his shit? And
We didn't take nothing. You know what I mean? We didn't take nothing. Somebody came like, hey, but look what I got. Boy, I'm like, what? Everybody knew it was a nut chain. It was a peanut. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man, they nut shit. You know what I mean? Ooh, nah, man, y'all can't be doing that. You know what I mean? They such shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. They big dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what y'all? Like, man, who them? Nah, man, get a nigga his shit back.
Who make those type of phone calls though? Is that Thug? Like, man, get a nigga the chain.
I'm from Mechanicsville.
Word.
Ain't no nigga can't tell me nothing that ain't from my neighborhood.
Yeah.
What? What? Nigga from my neighborhood can't even tell
So
me nothing.
McKinneyville niggas broke in and got his shit? That's what it was? It was
Nah, I don't recall who got it, but I know I ended up with it. So I was just like, oh, nah, we got to get none of his shit back. You feel me? Like, no, we ain't doing that.
But you giving them the chain back didn't stop anything. I guess shit just still was escalating to where it was at.
So
it wasn't like a piece.
Me and Shell Care problem was me and his. You feel me?
And
Like,
him and Shell Kell and Nut brothers though. Like biological brothers, correct?
something like that. Like Shell Care brother is Nut brother, something like that.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know them personally. I know them. I know Shell Care personally.
So you and Shell Kell had beef and shit prior to the chain being stolen? Like y'all already
We didn't have beef, bro. Like, look, so we're going to club. They be deep, we be deep. They flex money, we flex money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Shell Care was just a gay nigga. Like, he was jealous. You feel what I'm saying? All the girls wanted me. You feel what I'm saying? I got hella heart. Ain't nobody fit to make me back down. You feel me? I don't care. So, he was jealous. I caught him down bad. Hey, bro, listen, bro. What's up? Ooh. Nah, ain't nothing. We squash it. You feel what I'm saying? But if, like I said, if you my nigga, bro, ain't nothing moving without, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't leaving you out there by yourself. Niggas thought they were gonna press you. Nah, we ain't doing it. You feel what I'm saying? However, and it went from there. They didn't have nothing to do with what happened with nobody else.
Yeah. But when you say got pressed, who got pressed? Shell Kell?
Nah, hell nah. I said, nah, if a nigga try to press.
Oh, word.
Like, if a nigga like, hey, what's up with Remo? I'd be like, nothing. Shit, you know what I mean? Boy, hey, Remo, man, ain't nothing going. I'm standing up for you behind your back.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna come and tell you. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we squash this. So whatever going on, if it's between me and you, it's between me and you. But now you trying to tell you, okay, nah, we ain't doing that. Cause ain't that weak over here.
So then, all right, because then shit escalated, obviously, because then there was a situation where Duke got punched in the face outside of Magic City by Shell Kell.
I was in jail.
Word.
Yeah, I was in jail.
But this was, y'all already had beef, though, at the time, though. So I guess even if you and him was piecing it up or y'all was still beefing, other people was getting involved. Just
yeah. Like, we would chase people around, beating people up.
Word,
you know what I'm saying?
word.
On east side. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get caught, you get beat up. And everybody who got caught like got beat up. Ain't nobody defend themselves.
Do you regret stealing the chain?
I never stole it.
Or do you regret that situation happening? Do you feel like that was a catalyst?
Why would I give it back? If it was anything bad, and my intention was negative, I would never give it back. If I didn't want to change and I was willing to give it back, I could have just thrown it away and never let it be told about. You feel what I'm saying?
But why you feel like Thug just want to put it on you though so bad? Like, because out of all that, like everyone's out of jail. Why even make that statement and say that Woody caused the whole war?
The same reason he made all them jail calls.
But he was being sincere, and them jail calls, they just happened to be leaked. He literally just did this interview like a week ago, and he's still standing on the fact that he felt like you caused the war.
Because somebody I know, I'm only assuming this part, somebody I know posted Brian Steele opening statement. What was Brian Steele opening statement? You gotta understand, it's hard not to watch me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You never know what they expect next. Hell, I don't even know what they expect. But in Brian Steele opening statement, he said, Woody, let me introduce y'all who Woody is. They kicked, they punched it. You don't do that to Kenneth Copeland. The FBI said I'm top 10 dangerous person. So people believe in this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But now it's like, damn, Thug, your lawyer putting all the blame on Woody. So what Thug got to do? He got to get in front of that. So y'all saying he's snitching in interrogation, but his lawyer putting all the heat on me saying I did this and giving the police, giving the state reason, giving the motive. This is why I did it. So it's like, damn, nigga, yeah, y'all the state to me. Y'all prosecuted me.
But are they doing that as a strategic play because they know you got immunity? So it's like, let's throw it on a nigga with immunity and shit because he ain't gonna go to jail for this shit.
So why would Thug call me a snitch? If I'm allowing that to happen, why you calling me a snitch?
Because I guess he got to go with the interrogation video, so he still feel like he even said, like, phone call, hold on. The phone call, 21 was saying that he felt like niggas jumped the gun and went out there and said Gunna was a snitch too early. So with people going around saying the same thing about you, maybe he can't backtrack and be like, nah, Woody not a snitch, or because then people will look at him away for trying to backtrack on what's out there in the public.
So when you real, bro, that's just what you are. And when I say that, I'm saying from their perspective, real street niggas and shit, you are what you are. Any nigga that went through what we went through and came out of it, the way that Thug came out of it, would have been appreciated, despite what happened. Because, hey, bro, ain't no more playing victim. Everybody wrong, and I'm admitting that.
Yeah,
I'm taking full accountability when I know deep down inside I ain't did nothing wrong, despite who may feel I did. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if anybody went through what I went through, some people wouldn't even be going to trial. Because everybody else want to live in the press. Niggas on the quiet because they got no choice but to be quiet. Because if you, like you say you are, why are you in the interrogation room?
I wanted to ask about this. How do you feel about people saying that basically YSL went out sad, everybody ended up telling, and that in comparison, YFN, everybody stayed solid?
So why you don't hear that from YFN? That ain't strange.
They're not really talking on the internet, right?
They're not talking at all. But I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying the light is the voice. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody who have a voice is shining a light on the YSL thing. They're not shining a light on YFN. Not saying that they did tell or they didn't tell.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If they go to digging, it's gonna be something different there too, probably. I ain't saying it is, I'm just saying assuming.
I mean, Lucci has had some big records over the years, but he just never had the sort of like cult fan base that Thug had, or YSL as a whole had.
Lucci don't attract that crowd. Lucci don't get on the internet and pretend to be something he ain't. He rap about his lifestyle. So he not attracting the wrong people. Thug start attracting the wrong people when he started saying Gunna rat. So now he don't grew that fan base. The I hate rats fan base. So when you let them down, because clearly, they know what a rat is.
Because when you start,
y'all don't.
When you start going off on rats, you're really appealing to a very specific part of hip hop. Gunna has shown us that the vast majority of hip hop fans, if you make good music, they're not really tripping about that.
Ain't even just good music. It's character. He showed great character. Gunna put out so much positivity. He surrounded himself with love. See, that's what niggas gotta understand. Street niggas surround themselves with jealous, hate, envious. But when you're a person that what you put out is what you are. So, like with me, the people who I see, they love me, my nigga. They scream, coming from the airport here.
We seen it.
Now we seen it in real life.
Right, exactly. So, but y'all seen it in real life when y'all been in public with me.
Including like a lot of very small children. Like we were at the corner store. There's like a 10-year-old girl freaking out. We go to the bowling alley right after that. A squad of little girls freaking out, screaming about Woody. I'm like, it was just this realization of like, oh, these are not like hardcore YSL fans. These are TikTokers. These are people who are just seeing the clips, and to them, you are one of the funniest people on earth.
94-year-old Kyle. I just love you, baby.
Yeah.
94. Man, I don't care what nobody niggas say. Ain't nobody got no 94-year-old loving them. Because them people ain't even trying to watch nobody. But they say they watch me every day. 90 years old. That's more than one. So, me at the end of the day, but I'm being my authentic self. I ain't faking or pretending. I ain't lying on nobody or trying to hate on nobody.
Do you, so you and Thug did have a conversation when he got out of jail initially?
No.
So y'all never had y'all haven't talked since he been out?
No. Not one word since he been released.
Word.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Because people were trying to say that Thug is scared of you because in the interview, he said that he don't really say too much about you because you take medicine. So people took that as like, he's saying, Woody crazy or Woody really crazy? Like, Woody do something? I
wouldn't hang around nobody that's scared of me. You feel me? Thug ain't scared of me at all. But see, he know I really love him. He know I really got his back. I have showed him more than one time. Even in times he feel like he probably didn't deserve it. I have shown him I got his back. So that's why I got mad at myself for even speaking out so quick. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You trying to press the people, bro. Go with the facts. But when I see you trying, I got to remind you though. You feel what I'm saying? But we both could be two crash outs.
Wow. You said that you don't take medicine. Why would he go in there and say that you take medicine? That's why he don't say shit about you.
I don't know, bro. Like, Thug wasn't in control of himself. So he was just talking, just to be talking. You see, he made sense. Nothing he said made sense. Y'all ain't never seen Thug like that. He always tried to seem to be so smart in his interviews. Go back, look at $1 Million for Game. Go back, look at all his other interviews. He tried to seem so smart. But with Big Bang, he just so vulnerable. Like, he just saying anything that come to his mind just to get the heat off of him. It seemed more like he got a conscience of everybody turning against him, so he trying to find something to hold on to have somebody have his back. Like, you ain't gotta be scared, nigga. I still got your back. It's us against the world.
To this day, you still got his back?
To a certain extent. If I gotta jeopardize, turning my back on my family, no.
Yeah. Would you be willing to have like a sit down with you and him? Like you and him have a conversation? Even if it's off camera, on camera, but like just a real genuine conversation?
This is my genuine conversation right here. He want to know how I feel. All you got to do is listen to me when I speak on him. But me and him sitting down, bro, it's just like you knew better. And you still choose to do what you did. If the world didn't go against you right now, this wouldn't be a topic. You feel what I'm saying? Because you behind a nigga back, say, hey, don't do business with him. Hey, don't work with him. You doing this to so many people, and then now people ain't able to eat. So now what people got to do, go back to what they know.
It's alleged, but they're saying that his album is pushed back because some of the features have to be replaced, which makes us feel that maybe people like Future, or I don't know, maybe Drake. Nah, he ain't really diss Drake like that, right? But like
enough though, where Drake could feel away, but also Drake,
and maybe Drake just don't want to be in all the mess. He don't want to be the only superstar rapper on the project if everybody else is pulling out. We don't know, but either way, that's pretty wild if his position has changed that much in the game.
It seemed more like a publicity stunt to me, because ain't Lucci date the same day? Didn't they just do that twice? Then Lucci change his date to the 26th. Now Thug just changed his to the 26th.
I'm not sure. Is that true?
No, I have to check on the Lucci.
We hearing rumors that they got music together.
Thug
so
and
we
Lucci?
just waiting to see, yeah.
You heard that rumor.
How would you feel after all this if Thug and Lucci actually came together?
So I got an interview I did with, I think, Denzel. And he said, what would be something they can change Atlanta? I said, if Thug and Lucci come home and put it besides their differences, right? They both came home and, you know, from what we hearing, they put them aside.
Yeah, because
But working together is different.
when Lil Baby came out on stage and brought Lucci out, that to me was clear as day. Like Lil Baby's one of Young Thug's closest friends previously. I don't know about now, and he brought out Lucci on stage with him. That to me was like 100%. This beef is squashed because there's no way that Thug would ever allow Lil Baby to do that otherwise.
Right.
And you said you didn't respect him for that because you felt like he should have been able to do that for Gunna.
Right.
If you gonna,
Why would you squash the beef with Lucci to have beef with Gunna? Blood been shed, my nigga. Blood been shed with Lucci now. But this a brother of yours that didn't hurt you in no way. Just want to go home to his family. Nobody want to sit in jail, especially somebody who ain't, you know, with the criminal activities. So if you would have squashed the beef with Gunna and you squashed the beef with Lucci, we would be like, yeah, nigga, that's how you handle that. That's what a real man do. But you don't squash beef with the enemy just to turn your friend to an enemy.
So what's your thoughts on Lil Baby right now? How do you feel about Lil Baby and how he's handling the situation?
I don't know, man. You know, I just pray that Lil Baby can just stay out the way and continue to be successful, to continue to be motivation for us. Somebody got to win. You feel me?
Bro, you feel like he's kind of like the last Atlanta star that people want to see win? I mean, somebody like Future is kind of so solidified. He could never put out another song and he's still a legend.
It's like Thug have ruined so many friendships and relationships. And a lot of people know what Lil Baby tried to stand on. He tried to stand on what's right. And, you know, he got a good heart. You can see that Lil Baby got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? But he just, when you got the wrong people around you, you know what I mean? They get you caught up in the wrong shit.
Do you feel like Young Thug want Atlanta back with this interview?
Hell no, man. Everybody be laughing at his head, man.
I'm talking about as far as like his peers and stuff. Cause like usually, like, all right, I just seen him in the studio with Southside. So Southside obviously still rocking with him. So like, we thought that
Them niggas get discredit. Southside, if you sat right here and said, gonna rack this and that, and you wanna work with Thug still, you just putting a nigga penis in your mouth at this point. I don't know Southside and I'm being disrespectful. Like, I don't want a problem with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? But if y'all niggas gonna be right all the way around the board.
So you're saying that Southside looks bad by associating with Thug right now? Damn.
So all right, so one thing that did go viral was when the snitch allegations came on Young Thug, everyone was going saying that 21 Savage had unfollowed Thug. But then 21 Savage went out his way to make sure that he went and refollowed Thug, and everyone was like, oh shit, 21 Savage still fucking with Thug. How do you feel about 21 Savage kind of still fucking with Thug after all this shit, but then he kind of calling Gunna a rat?
I don't think I heard 21 call Gunna a rat.
Not necessarily call him a rat, but he alluded to the fact that he was a rat on the phone and that you should just extort him for 80%. So like, he didn't say that he's a rat, but he's saying
21
like,
said what he said.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? 21 stayed in his place. And what I mean is that was 21 handled that call like a real OG. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro, like what's done is already done. Yeah, I mean, but this is how you should do it moving forward. You feel what I'm saying? So that, you know, you can benefit and have some type of control. One thing about a man gonna want to have control, right?
But all right, so you feel like that's real nigga shit though? So like, if you feel like a nigga's a rat, then you shouldn't just be turning a blind eye to a nigga being a rat just so y'all can make some money off the situation.
Nah, it's a different when you did what Gunna did and being a rat. Being a rat is going to the interrogation room like Thug did and talk to the police, and doing what Gunna did was saying, yes, ma'am, to take a plea.
But saying
How
yes,
is Gunna
ma'am,
ratting if he ain't talking to no investigators?
but they saying he ratted because he said he threw y'all underneath the bus by saying y'all committed crimes. Saying that, yes, I know.
Thug rapped about us committing crimes. Fuck nigga, try me. I swear to God, Lou would put a pipe at your nigga. Yet got it. Slug. They played out his lyrics in the court.
Yeah.
Nigga, try me. I mean, not nigga, try me. Ill. Nigga playing get robbed by tit. Whatever he said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He rapped about all these stuff. They use his lyrics to try to say, okay, he's telling the truth. But truthfully, you know, he lying in the lyrics. I never popped in nobody nugget for Thug. So I didn't care. But when they start making it a crime, like, oh Lord, no, hold up now.
Yeah,
so you tell me you did this on purpose? I need to know that. If you put me in this position on purpose, you need to come out and say this.
I think he was trying to big you up at the time.
Somebody was in my ear that put me ahead, put me in front of it. I was behind it.
So would you think you think he name dropped you in there just to like future proof anything?
So the song was already made before anything happened.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the song was old. When Nut got killed, I'm the top of the investigation. Woody, everybody in Atlanta saying Woody. Everybody saying Woody did it.
Yeah.
Everybody dry snitching. All the police know is, damn, Woody did it. What they doing? They watching me. But they can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? My alibi is strong. I didn't do it. So they like, man, something right. Every time they question me, I'm lying. Oh, shit, I heard these people did it. If you go back and listen to my interrogation, I kept lying in them. That's why I was telling the truth on the stand. I lied every time they talked to me. It's proof that I lied. The state knew I lied. I mean, I can't say the prosecutors, but the investigators knew I lied. They kept saying it. That's why they wouldn't charge nobody. I gave an interrogation in 2015. They locked nobody up to 2022, 2023. So if I'm telling everything, why are they taking all these years to go lock people up? Why they wasn't able to get a conviction if I'm telling everything? If one thing about it, bro, when like let's say Queso Daddy, I ain't trying to bring it up. I don't know nothing about it. But my thing, I heard they say Queso Dad got on the son and said, that's my son that ran it. My son did do this. Yeah. I don't know nothing about the case. I'm not hating. I'm not getting involved with theirs. I'm just saying, when I watched that, I'm like, damn, but he sealed that deal. And then the jury came back guilty. Because he convinced me that that's his son and that he did it. You don't think I can convince people to believe what I got to say if I didn't convince this? You don't think I can't convince you to believe me? Let's just be real. The state did.
How did you and Yak get back cool? Because you had some things to say about him recently. Because you said a few things about him recently, and I seen y'all together, and I was like, all right, so I guess y'all pieced it up.
One thing about it, man, I'd rather have a brother that been through the struggle with me than somebody with no experience. You feel what I'm saying? We learn. We know not never be put in that position again. And our love for each other is real.
You said that you used to pull up over there and knock them niggas out.
Knock who up? I ain't know. Me and Yat met because I tried to bully the dice game, and Yat went scared. He stood up to me. And everybody stopped us, you know what I mean? We gonna go at it. Yat bigger than you, probably gonna beat me up too, but I will come back. Yeah, man, you can't beat me up, man. It hurt. But nah, but I seen Yat had heart, you know what I mean? And we connected right then and there.
When did y'all reconnect though? Y'all had a conversation like recently, and how did y'all get back on the phone? Because you said some shit.
He reached out to me. So like I said, everybody if you see me with, they reached out to me. And you know, I find on my heart to forgive him. Some I forgive him and they don't move, like just let it be. But Yat reached out to me and I told Yat from my heart, I said, God gave you another chance. Take advantage of it. Make all the right decisions. Stay positive. And he was like, yeah, my brother, you right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud of you, man. I thank you. I got a lot of thank you. Yeah, I did. Yeah, for real.
What about Slug and Tick? Y'all got any relationship? You talk to anyone?
I got a lot of thank yous.
Oh, even from them?
I just got a lot of thank yous.
Word, I got you.
Yeah, yeah, man. Everybody, you know, who you don't see in the media, they just trying to move forward with their life. The fame was forced on me due to the fact of my testimony I got to deal with it, and I'm making money too. So I was a poor nigga with nothing. I'm very appreciative. Yeah, I thank y'all for booking me.
Hey.
I hope you wash your hands. Thank y'all so much, but you know this how I go.
Let me ask you this: are you because at one point you were rapping, you was trying to be a rapper and stuff. I seen some of your old music videos like before all this. Are you happy? Like even though it's kind of bittersweet, but like, are you happy with the fame that you got now, and you've been able to share your life story?
No, I ain't happy, but it bring in an income that, you know what I mean, I can't complain about. I'm grateful for. So I'm not happy because like I try to do normal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to doing things myself, but I'm recognizable. State to state, city to city. So it's like, damn, man. Even if I'm trying to be sneaky, I can't be sneaky. Then people are out here chasing clout. They mention my name and everything. You feel what I'm saying? They got to understand I still deal with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Any person that go to jail that got trauma, that's a mental problem. I've been in jail. I've been knocked across the head, car wrecks, dirt bites, hundreds of shootouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So.
Can I just ask this? When you came to LA recently with Seti Nash, you went to the Rolling 60s, and then afterwards, LA style, there was a whole lot of online politicking about, oh, you brought this guy who allegedly cooperated, etc. Like, what did it feel like to, you know, go to one of the most famous hoods and have it become so controversial like that? You think Seti set you up?
No, I don't think it had anything to do with me, to be honest. Because if it had anything to do with me, you know, they could have did something to me. So it had to my, you feel what I'm saying? But all this stuff on social media is like, damn, what the hell this is about clout? You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Seti Nash just take me out there without getting approved.
But I think Seti and you were just, you're not thinking of yourself like a snitch, and Seti's not thinking you that way either way.
Man, let me tell you something. It ain't about thinking like a snitch. If you know that, bro, we street, bro. So we think about the possibilities.
Yeah.
If you know I got a lot of controversy behind me, why are you taking me over there? So me personally, I just play stupid. So I'm like, well, you know, I ain't scared to go nowhere. But if y'all want to take me out there, I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, the love was so real, and it was just like, I love those people out there, right then and there. From the gang life, it made me think I should hate Crips. So to be embraced by Crips, like damn, they show love. But I seen that way back in my time. When I became the gang member, I started liking the opposite. I started liking the ops. The ops were more real to me. You know what I'm saying? For real. So even if it was another, you know, blood set, but the gang I was a part of, you know, all of us was the same. You feel what I'm saying? We all acted alike. But being out there in the LA hood though, you know, man, this shit was, you know, niggas, I ain't, not one time did I feel uncomfortable. Yeah. And, you know, like I said, you know, the respect was mutual. Whatever happened, you know, that, I don't know how LA operate, you feel what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I shot Seti Nash, you know, he made sure I was okay. This at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Anything could have happened to me. He made sure I got home safely.
I don't think those dudes like felt any type of way. It's just that then they post up a photo and all of a sudden you got all the fans talking shit, trying to stew up narratives, trolling, whatever.
They like to keep the black community divided, bro. So at the end of the day, like I told said it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gonna always be my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody gonna ever change that but you. Anytime he come to Atlanta, he's great. I don't care who I had to crash out on by Seti Nash, Doug, or whoever y'all feel like but don't mess with my nigga. Long as he my nigga, but don't mess with him. This is it. They say Wet 100 did all this. Like, man, you know, Wet hit me up one day, like, hey, let's do this skit. I ain't with this skit, bro. Don't take me for a joke, bro. I don't want nobody to take me for a joke. I want a person to take me for a human being. So he's like, Wet started all this with the stuff he on. I'm like, man, Wet gonna make me push him on the ground and tell him don't get up.
There's gotta be a secondary meaning for that we're not catching, huh?
Now, I actually had a conversation with Wet on the phone. Wet pretty alright, you know what I mean? He just messy as hell, man. He like a fat girl.
Yeah. Yeah. He loves to gossip and do the drama thing more than like almost anybody else in his age bracket.
Yeah.
How do you feel about people trying to say that the Atlanta era is over now and they trying to dub it Rat Atlanta and shit? How do you feel about people trying to like say the Atlanta music era is over.
People gonna talk, but guess who they watch? Atlanta. Guess who they want to be like? Atlanta. Don't matter how they want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like I see all these people be like, oh man, Atlanta niggas wear pink, come out here playing. Bitch, your ass don't make it back home. You feel me? Don't make her click up. Cause that's something we do in a heartbeat.
But when we were in Atlanta about a year and a half ago, where we spent some time with you and everything, there was multiple different things that we did. Like we go to Magic City and everybody's like, yeah, it's cool, but you wouldn't believe what this shit used to be like. Or like when we're talking about the music scene or whatever, it's kind of like it used to, that's very much the tone in Atlanta, is it used to be so thriving, so popping. And now it's in a little bit of a slump, which to be fair is hip hop in general. Like 5 years ago, 56% of the top 100 songs were rap songs. And right now 4% is. That's new.
They killed the rap game. This new generation killed the rap game.
Yeah.
They brought their feelings in it. When everybody else was rapping, it was about fun. You feel what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, like I got a call from a person who interviewed me, right? He was like, hey, what you think about me interviewing such and such? Do you and him have a problem? I said straight up, I said, listen, I don't have a problem with nobody. Go make your money. I ain't no hating on no nigga. He said, yeah, I don't want to do an interview with him. And, you know, if he bring you up and then, you know, it started a problem with me, I said, get your money. That's what I truly believe in, right? And I don't like the person. But what niggas is doing now, they like, nah, don't interview him. Stop a person from
Not a blackball.
Yeah, that's what they did. So in Atlanta, that's what they do. There's a lot of artists in Atlanta from every hood, but you got these ones who are ready to face telling everybody else, hey, don't work with him. Blackball, hating. You feel what I'm saying? And you break through it. You break through it. Look how much they talk about me. Oh man, woo. Now who the winning? Now you want to be my friend. And I ain't hating on you. I still tell you, come on, let's get some money. And throw you an alley hoop and try to help you out. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the gate been broke open. So, you know, this Saturday, you know, I got a little event coming with the youth. And whoever rap, come up, we gonna record them, get them our honest opinions, to get them exposure. Because this is what they should have been doing. Y'all know what it's like to be hungry. Young nigga want some opportunity. Why y'all ain't getting nobody no opportunity? Y'all from Atlanta. Y'all co-signing niggas from other state and other towns. Why? Because you want to feel safe when you go to their community? So you're going to go click up with the notorious gang out there. Use them to feel comfortable to move in a town. Because y'all nigga really ain't like that.
I mean, that is real. Like, if you move to LA, your life would probably be way simpler, even LA being as hectic as it is. Whereas in Atlanta, all these old feelings and shit like that, you know, if you move to anywhere really besides Atlanta, it's probably going to be like pretty chill for you in comparison. Name
one group that any celebrities came to Atlanta, disrespected Atlanta, and ain't that happy.
King Von, Lil Tim. T.I. wasn't too happy about it.
What you mean? Be more specific.
T.I., they didn't disrespect Atlanta, but T.I., he when they got in that shootout outside the hookah lounge in Atlanta, T.I. made a statement. He was saying that all you out of towners and shit, stop bringing y'all beefs and shit to Atlanta and shit. Y'all gonna come to Atlanta, stay positive, but y'all don't need to be bringing y'all outside beef to Atlanta.
That's only right.
Yeah.
90% of the time T.I. talking from a positive perspective.
Yeah.
He's saying the right stuff.
They weren't trying to hear it at all.
No, you can't control it. If King Von decide he want to beat up Quando Rondo right here and let Tim want to protect your friend, you can't stop that. It ain't like nobody right there and y'all trying to stop it and they want to keep it going and then go on. Ain't nobody was able to stop what happened. But you're not going to come to Atlanta and think you're going to walk around and say what you want to say. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't. Niggas ain't coming to Atlanta, run Atlanta if you ain't from Atlanta. You when I talk about my neighborhood, I don't talk about Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even when niggas get on platform and say, Woody can't go nowhere in Atlanta. If you see me ride my dirt bike, I'm in somebody else's neighborhood. But I don't get on here and say that because I ain't trying to start problem with nobody from their neighborhood.
Where was you at when you just wrecked your dirt bike recently and break down that day? Anyway?
Yeah.
I was like close to Major City. I was right behind Major City.
Did a car hit you or
a motorcycle?
So you was on a motorcycle and hit
I was on a dirt bike.
All right.
But I just had to look at the video to remember. I didn't even remember getting on the dirt bike. But I was sitting behind a Durango and the nigga on the motorcycle was popping wheelies and stuff, just trying to show out and ran right into me, man. Like hit the car. That car can do you better goods than I can. You gonna hurt me, my nigga. Run into that car. You wanna show out, hit the car. I promise that car was gonna catch him. And they put me in the hospital, man.
Yeah, because when we seen that video you laid out in the street, we thought it might have been done deal.
Nah, man, I'm protected by the blood of Jesus, man. They can't kill me, man. Even if they kill me, man, I already stamped my name in the world forever. Come on with it.
I was like,
You
this
still
mother.
gonna kids watching videos to my daddy, he crazy.
I was
And
like,
they gonna eat you up.
I was like, we can't let this dude die while still got the deposit
With the who?
for the interview. Oh my damn! We can't let him die. We can't lose him before we get the interview in.
And you know what happened? I couldn't even get all the money back from their flight.
Oh, for
Oh
real?
shit.
Yep. So I had to go, rebook the flight.
Oh shit!
I was like, well, it's only right. I gotta be a man. I gotta do my part. Y'all paid me. Y'all did everything. Y'all in. I gotta do everything on my end.
DMX died with $10,000 from DMX's manager, or Vlad died with having given $10,000 to DMX's manager for interviewing.
When Vlad died, man, god damn, man.
Sorry, no. Long live Vlad.
That's what you just said.
Did I say? I just tried to say it 2 times. No, DMX died. Vlad had given his manager $10K for an interview. Never got the interview or the $10K.
Yeah, he ain't supposed to, man.
Yeah.
Damn, Vlad. You get on there talking about me with 1090 Jake, man.
Oh, so you're anti-Vlad?
Nah, I ain't anti nobody.
But do you?
I just like talk. You don't talk about me, I'm gonna talk about you.
But you don't f- with Vlad because he said that you got mad at him for him having a conversation with, I think, Mondo about you.
Nah, bro, it's like this. Like I sit down with y'all, I'm gonna respect all that men. Even when I leave here, I might say Adam a piece of shit. I'm like, bye for Adam. You feel me? These niggas would be in my face and be like, yeah, Woody. And then now you be like, hey, how you feel about that rat Woody, the snitch Woody? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta try to talk to me like that in my face. I'm gonna correct you, bro. I'm a man. You feel what I'm saying? Do you want me to call you up? Because you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you back. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna wait on you to, like you wanna go there. But in my face, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna allow nobody to disrespect me because I'm not trying to disrespect you.
How do you feel when your name get brought up in multiple interviews and stuff? Even if people aren't like, they might bring up the topic of people calling you a rat, but they're not specifically calling you that. They're just talking about the situation at hand. How do you feel when you hear your name come up in multiple?
So if people bring my name up, I say they keeping me relevant.
Yeah.
But when you bring it up and you being disrespectful and I got some dirt on you, okay, I'm gonna bring your name up too. I'm gonna tell them how whatever happened. It's a lot of rappers there. I got a whole bunch of dirt on. And I'm talking about like not criminal wise. I'm talking about when they play tough.
Yeah.
You didn't be trying
Trans accusations?
Huh?
Trans accusations?
Like Roscoe?
You keep those in the tuck?
No, I don't keep them in the tuck. They were just one that, well, it's
No
somebody
pun
else.
intended.
It's somebody else. They gonna break the internet.
Yeah.
What? 2 people. I gotta get paid for that. Cause when I put this out, let me tell you what I put with it, the facts. You hear me?
Goddamn.
Damn.
But what
Don't
about
piss me out. You already know who you is.
what about the relationship with Charleston White? Because that fell out for like the same reason that the Vlad did, right? Is that he was just talking disrespectful about you after you guys had become friends?
My thing is, bro, I don't play with my child. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, words hurt the weak. You feel? I ain't weak no more. But my thing is, my nigga, when you talk and I forgave you, and you like, man, you know, as a grown man, when you know right, you should do right. Or you know better, you do better. Charles White, on the other hand, he knew better. He talk about better. And every time you turn around, I stand for what you claim you want to see people stand for. The righteous, doing what's right, helping and leading and guiding. Man, you looking at me as a dollar. You tried to trick me. I didn't get on the internet and say, oh, you had 3-4 interviews booked lined up for me, but I was only gonna get paid for one. I'm not a cheap person. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if I'm gonna move and I'm gonna put my life in risk or anything for some money, I need to make sure that that money can help me with some of these bills. Anything else. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when he had all them interviews set up, I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't how I operate. Like, I play dumb on the internet, but I ain't making it far in life because I'm stupid.
I mean, did you feel like you were sacrificing, like you're doing content with someone like Charleston White, but like in reality, that's not necessarily a person that you would be friends with if it wasn't for money? So you're kind of seeing that, like the pain of doing content with people for money and then thinking that it's a real friendship when it might not actually be like that.
So me and Charles White, Charles White get on here and lie. Me and Charles White have built a bond. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, if you seen we was kicking it.
Yeah.
He called me, I'm at the room right here, I pull up. And when I'm going places, you see, I'm
Standing on it for him.
you feel me? I'm risking my life for you. I don't got no weapon or nothing. But if anybody want to come try to get some clout, I'm ready to crash out. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you seeing this, you knowing this.
Yeah.
You comfortable every time you come around me. But I can see sometimes he uncomfortable, he'll put people on cameras. Like, that's if anybody with me, they here to protect us. So, you know, we had a conversation, and I liked it, Charles White. You feel me? As a person, I thought I liked the way he stood for. So, you know, I ain't violating you, I ain't disrespecting you. I let it be known, I ain't the person that started. I'm gonna try to be the one that finish it. So when he did what he did the second time, like, okay, you don't got no reason to talk about my daughter. Bro, last time me and you was together, bro, I let you meet my daughter. And I seen how she was towards you. And I should have paid attention, but I didn't because I'm like, man, you know, I'm genuine. So when he did what he did, I'm like, okay, cool. Then he talk about my mama. Like, boy, my mama had the best son in the world. Boy, so many mothers out here wish I was their child. Now I know my mama happy about me. Your mama ain't happy about you though. But I ain't here to discharge White. Like I said, you know what I mean? I respected him. And I just wanted to see the better from him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to help guide me, help keep me on the straight path. But when he want to sit there and look at me like a dollar sign, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll say now, oh, you on that white boy platform and you talked about me? Shut your bitch ass up. Lord, no, Lord, forgive me. Be quiet, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, you know, I was open to, you know, put our differences aside. Let's get this money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, no disrespect to Charles White at all, no. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes I get weak again and I let my emotions take control.
Cause y'all had a good little duo going. You think y'all can ever piece it up and have a good conversation and maybe amend with y'all? Cause it's not no bloodshed, it was just words, right?
But the thing about it, words hurt some. My child grow up and see that he talked about her like that. You know what I'm saying? How would it make her feel? I don't see people talk about me. It made me feel some type of way. But I got strength. Everything I went through life gave me the strength I have. A lot of people ain't got this strength.
I've heard him talk a lot of good about you too recently though. Where he was saying that the reason that you doing so good and so successful is because you and Gunna came and found God and y'all doing the right shit in life. That's why you reaping all the benefits. And he felt like Thug turned to the devil.
But so, he also reaching out to me too. He messaged me and he's talking to me. He told me, yeah.
Oh, so y'all still having conversation?
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, I turned my back on my friend, bro. And then when my corner got killed. So I try not to turn on nobody that means something to me, even if I in a disagreement with you. Cause I don't want it to be the last time we interact with each other. You never know when somebody gonna go. So when Charles White messaged me, I respond back. I want to forgive him.
Yeah.
I already forgive him because I'm not gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
Harm or no nothing. It's nothing he can say make me want to harm him. But as in like moving forward, now my baby mama told me, she be like, you might never forgive him or be friend with him or do business with him. Because he hurt her that much. I can't.
So your daughter actually saw it?
My daughter's mother saw it.
Oh, okay.
But it hurted her. She, like, when all the time I spent in jail, she had to do day by day with my baby since my baby been alive.
Yeah.
He hurted her.
Is this the daughter that just had surgery?
Yes.
And is that the daughter that you was holding when they tried to kill you?
Yes.
Word.
Wow.
Yes. That hit different.
Right. And then I let him meet her the last time me and him interact with each other. We went to the Georgia Ware the aquarium.
How many kids you got?
I got 2 and one on the way.
You got one on the way. Shout out to congrats for that.
Thank you.
It
would have been nice if you would have said it too, bro.
Well, congrats.
Nah,
yeah,
damn,
no.
you at that point.
No, it's amazing. I mean, we all gotta say it.
What's something nice that you can say about Young Thug that people might not know? When y'all did have a friendship, when y'all were hanging out, what's some positive things that you can say about Thug right now, despite all the hate that he might be getting right now and shit?
He's a good-hearted person. Just some people have fucked up ways. You know what I mean? He got a good heart with messed up bad ways. Me, what I like about him was, and a lot of people like, well, it don't make sense, but it's a lot of things that transpired. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that happened. And, you know, we got through it. But Thug, you know what I mean? He showed me more to life. He came, got me, took me on flights. My first time flying was with him. He showed me that it was more outside of Atlanta. But, you know, that didn't come with what he did because I also did things back. You feel what I'm saying? Up front, first. So it's like, you know, if you're going to use me, my nigga, like, don't abuse me. Let me eat.
So when you saying that, I take it as like he fucked with you because of the shit that you might have done for him in the streets, or he was looking at you as like a send off.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, I just said that he could have picked anybody to hang with.
Yeah.
And he chose me.
And why do you think that was though? What drew him to you?
You gotta ask him that question. You feel me? Like, this question I really don't know. I can assume, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
If you had to assume, what you think made you stand out? Because Thug got money, he around a lot of people. Why was he so close and fucking with Woody though?
he probably like my personality. I assuming ain't gonna be fat, so I don't know.
But this was before you was rapping and shit too. It wasn't even a rap relationship.
I ain't try to rap until like I got out the feds.
Yeah.
Just because I was trying to find, a direction.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you spend, that was my longest being in jail. When you spend so much time in jail, you gotta find yourself. So I'm just searching for ways to find myself.
But even being around Thug and Birdman and all them, you never really thought like maybe I should give this a try. Like there was never a push.
To be honest, Thug actually back then like, man, go rap. I said, you crazy as hell. See, a rapper was a rapper. I was somebody in the field, so I'm like, I can't rap. You know what I mean? What am I rap about?
I remember watching that Dirty Glove Bastard interview you did back in the day, and that was like you trying to be a rapper.
Yeah, but this once I got the feds.
Yeah.
So when I'm in the feds and I'm reflecting on everything I've been through, because you got to understand, like, I had to deal with my interrogations when I was in the feds. Due to the feds, I'm like, damn, this shit ain't work. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It worked later on down the line, but it didn't work when I thought it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I'm still dealing with my conscience. So that's why I know what Thug got to deal. You got to deal with your conscience. Even if you feel like your intention was right, don't matter. You know it's wrong.
Did you accept his apology when he apologized? Like
He didn't apologize to me.
Word.
You feel me?
It was like a broad apology, but it wasn't specific.
His apologies was to who he specified it to.
Yeah. All right, even on the song, how do you feel about the people he chose to apologize to? Like, he apologized to Mariah, he apologized to Drake.
Those are the people that matter to him.
So you feel like it should have been some other apologies on that song?
Mm-mm. You don't gotta apologize to me.
Even if it wasn't you feel like he wronged other people, and he should have, instead of giving Drake an apology, it should have been some other apologies warranted?
First of all, you should not be apologizing to none of them. Because if they choose to walk away from you, they would never fuck you. And times we supposed to walk away, we ain't walk away, my nigga. Moontoon's still in jail right now. Ain't got $1 from you. Moontoon in jail because he refused to sit right there and incriminate you. That's why Moontoon in jail, right?
And Moontoon was the one that him and Shellcat was messing with the same chick, right? Or,
For sure.
Yeah, all right, for sure.
You know what I mean? But my thing is, Moontoon took a plea to go home. What Moontoon did prove to the jury that people took these pleas to go home. He took the pleas to go home, they let him out. Now you here to tell his truth, and they don't like his truth, so they put him back in jail.
Damn. How long he got, you know?
1 day was too goddamn long.
Yeah.
I played the field, they put me in jail the weekend. That was the longest weekend of my life. I did 51 months.
Do you think Fonnie Willis is happy with the fact that the world is trying to call Thug a snitch?
I don't know. I know she's a woman, a strong black woman that mean business.
You respect her?
Yeah, I respect her. You gotta respect her. She ain't afraid.
But she took a L on the whole YSL
She
trial,
never
right?
took a L.
Well, she tried to prosecute one of the biggest rappers in
She
the
did
country
prosecute
and
him.
failed.
He pled guilty.
But I mean, barely anybody ended up in jail. I think that overall it's viewed as kind of a train wreck.
Onfon in jail, Montuk in jail, Ladie in jail, Quay in jail, Quay in jail.
But the stars all
Nard in jail.
escaped.
Huh?
The stars escaped.
No, he didn't escape. Boy, Thug ass, boy.
He got long ass probation sentence, sure, but like he probably could have
Not a
beat that
probation
too.
sentence. He got a prison sentence on it.
Suspended, right?
No, if he get in trouble, he got a bid that he got to go do.
Right.
The way he acting, he better get the right people in his circle. Because if he don't clean his act up and understand that God pulled him through that process, they put him. The judge already showed she got no sympathy for. I gave you another chance. You gonna go out there and be stupid? I'm finna baptize you. She gave Moontoon 5 years for violating that condition. She gave him 5. She's showing you if you come back, I'm gonna do something to you. So why is y'all playing with these people?
What was your relationship with Unfunk?
They still brother, you know what I mean? Like,
Did y'all have a personal relationship or?
yeah, we you know what I mean? We was all right.
All right, so one thing that did come from these phone calls. So 21 was on the phone with Thug, and he was basically saying that niggas is taking pleas and pleading out or whatever, and they snitching or whatever. And then he asked Thug on the phone, did you see your brother plea deal? Like basically trying to say like, your brother just took a plea. He damn near snitching too. On the phone, Thug said, nah, I didn't tell him to take that plea. He a goddamn lie. He said that he told Thug on the phone. I mean, he told 21 on the phone that he didn't tell Unfunk to take the plea. But then when he got out of jail, he tweeted out that he told Unfunk to take that plea. And he said the reason that he told 21 that on the phone, because during the trial, y'all really wasn't supposed to be talking to each other or whatever. So he couldn't tell 21 that on the phone because it's a recorded line. They would have known that him and Unfunk had relationships. I mean, been talking or whatever. So with that being said, do you feel like him telling Unfunk to take that plea deal is the same thing Gunna did? And how come he's not labeling Unfunk as a snitch and everybody else is a snitch for taking that plea?
The thing is, if you saying, Gunna saying, yes, man, YSL again, this and then the third, head in control, whatever, however you want to put it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's one person saying it, but ain't nobody else saying it. That's one thing. But if he's saying, and then more people come behind him saying, what is the difference? All these people just clarifying that it's the truth, right? If one person said it, that's one thing. But if multiple people said it, and you said you greenlighted the other people that said it, then if you communicate with them, you could be communicating with them through your lawyer.
He said he greenlighted it after what he thought was Gunna taking the first plea. And
But
Gunna,
everybody got that plea in that same week. They came to me with the plea. I was in jail too. I just paroled out of prison and I was in the county jail waiting to go to court for a new gun charge.
yeah.
The ones where I was in the interrogation room, I was waiting. That wasn't my gun. Possession is 9/10 of the law. You gotta get it off of me. I didn't have no clue it was a gun in the car.
Do you feel like Gunna taking that plea, even though he wasn't first, like Thug said, him being second, do you feel like that motivated everybody else to be like, well, fuck it, Gunna did it. I'm finna take it too?
They came to everybody the same week. You didn't hear me say that?
But
They came to me. Miss Love came down to the damn jail and said, hey, listen, why you ain't went to court? I said, because y'all holding me in jail. I ain't stupid.
Yeah.
Y'all holding me in jail. Y'all gonna hold me in jail till y'all gonna force me to testify in the trial. And I'm telling y'all ain't gonna like me. This is what I told them. I didn't care about sitting in jail. I told them that. They knew I didn't care about sitting in jail. So when they put me on the stand, they knew I didn't care about going to jail. I showed the word. I played the fifth. If these niggas didn't matter to me, why am I going to sit in jail for them? If I'm a snitch, I'm a rat, why am I willing to go sit in jail? I ain't taking shit back. I'm protecting myself. Fuck how anybody else feel.
I mean, hey, you said that. Nah, you saying some shit. All right, I got a few more for you. Do you believe Young Thug and Birdman was jealous of Wayne?
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was Wayne. I thought Wayne was the problem, but I don't know.
When you say you thought Wayne was the problem, like Wayne not taking a liking to Young Thug, doing the bar to six and all that.
I don't never get in business that don't, you feel what I'm saying? I just know when I saw Wayne, he ain't gonna get the car where we were chilling.
Oh, so you actually got to meet Wayne and shit.
Yeah.
So break down that day when you met Wayne and how was the energy that
He didn't get out the car.
Word. And where was y'all at?
Studio.
Miami or?
Miami.
Word.
Yeah, he just didn't get out the car. So I'm like, damn, they into it for real? I thought it was fake.
Thug around y'all and stuff, and he's not getting out the car to meet Thug.
No, we was leaving the studio,
yeah.
And Wayne pulled up. But you know what I mean? He waited on us to leave before he got out. So I was like, oh, damn, they beefing for real. Because I never heard Thug talk. Thug never talked down on Wayne.
He was Wayne's biggest fan throughout his whole teenage years and shit.
I just think Thug is a person that just give credit when he feel it's due. I don't think, you know what I mean? Like, I think he overplayed that part. Thug ain't the type of nigga that, you know, he liked the Wayne, but the way that he put it out there, like.
I feel like musically, though, like, everybody Thug's age who came up during that time period was like pretty much looking at Wayne as one of the GOATs for sure.
Yeah, Wayne tricked me. All my life, I thought Wayne was just gangster. For real, he tricked me. I looked up to Wayne. You feel what I'm saying? I liked it. That's what made me think that, you know, I was living the right life. That They rapped about it like shit. They did it. I can do it and get paid. But the truth of the matter is, they were living a lie.
I feel it.
Do you feel like, with the Pee Wee Roscoe situation, was Thug? Because, like, all right, they said that, you know, Thug felt the way about Wayne not really accepting him, so he sent Pee Wee out there to do whatever he
Didn't
did.
I tell you, Pee Wee Roscoe? Didn't I tell you don't get your ass off that ground?
All right, cool, but
Stay down there.
Pee Wee ended up getting charged for it. So even if you said he didn't do it, he ended up getting charged for it.
He got charged because the car, they said it looked like it was Pee Wee Roscoe's car. Or it was Pee Wee Roscoe's car. That's why he got charged.
But one thing that did come from it, he called Birdman immediately right after the shooting happened.
I was in jail.
So people felt a little weird, like, why would Birdman be on the phone communicating with people who technically might have killed Lil Wayne or shot his tour bus up? And the phone call happened like
He
literally
probably
minutes.
didn't know. He probably didn't know. I don't know. I was in jail.
Yeah,
I was locked up for shoplifting, my nigga. And Henry County, go pull it up. I ain't never been to Henry County a day in my life. Here I go sitting in jail with shoplifting.
So you been around Birdman though? Like Birdman showed you love? What was y'all?
They showed me a lot of love.
Word.
Yeah.
Give me a Birdman story or anything that you.
We walked in the store. And they said I can get whatever I want. I said I want every shoe on this wall in my size. And the other dude, the nigga that was holding Birdman money, was like, nah, you only get 2 pair. I said, hey, look, nigga, you talk to them. You don't talk to me. Thug turned around and said, where you going? Hey, man, you better get out of their face. You know what I mean? Birdman, what's up? Man, nephew, you get whatever you want. I said, you heard what I told you. Go get everything in my size. Them niggas, what do you
Got it?
How many pairs do you think you got?
Man, they had 2 pair of shoes in my size. Because of my shoe size.
Wow, what size you?
Bigger than you.
I'm a 13. Somehow I doubt it.
Nah, man, they ain't have my shoe size. Don't worry about it, man. These things exclusive, man. It
You
take
got
a lot
the
to walk
opposite
in my
problem than
shoes.
me. You got that. You need small sizes. I need big sizes. They
Yeah,
never have
yeah.
my shit because it's too big. Yeah.
Nah. You know, I got big shoes. Though. They might don't look big, but they big.
All right.
But
These
more of the
big
story
steps right
though,
here.
Birdman was down to like he was gonna buy it all.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
told me whatever he want, he get. And I seen it. I was being petty. I want everything on my side. We ain't had no room to put it. Yeah, we did. Because Birdman had it bush, but I like, damn, these niggas really love me for real. You feel what I'm saying?
What's your best moment from the good times when YSL was together and everything was good? What's a good moment that you remember where?
The love, you feel what I'm saying? When we just go places, every time I went out with Thug, we never had a problem. I never played tough, gangster, no nothing. If some niggas were looking wrong, I go over there, dap them up. What's up? How y'all niggas doing? Y'all like?
Besides Rollo when he was shooting at you.
Nah. Rollo never. Rollo, when Rollo and Thug had problems, I was never involved.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But we just go at it with Rollo Hood too. They don't win there with the whole Atlanta. So yeah, I just go through Rollo and them Hood all the time too. Yeah, I just go through that more late night, early morning, broad day, all that. You know what I mean?
We gotta go to Pakistan
Y'all got to.
ASAP.
I love it though. I went out there. I was so proud of Rollo. Like he doing big things and he in his community. He brought his money to his community.
For sure. That's real.
But give me that moment. You was giving me a moment.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah. What we was. My fun moment, it be incriminating. Yeah, it be
You
incriminating.
ain't got nothing else that's not incriminating, or if it is, break it down without saying too much.
But we did so much, like in a short time frame. You feel me? Me and Thug, we rode the bikes. You know, Thug, the hottest rap out when he first came out. We rode the ATVs with 50, 60 other ATVs.
Word.
And they were so happy to see Thug ride. And we rode throughout the whole city. You feel what I'm saying? I love bikes. You feel what I'm saying? So
We definitely felt like we saw you in a place of pure joy and happiness when you were riding your bike when we were out there in that vlog that we did.
yeah.
That was like, oh shit, Woody is like a fucking kid when he gets on that bike.
I am, man. You know what I mean? A lot of us are, bro. We kids that ain't have a chance to live our youth. So, you know, when I was a kid, I tried to be grown. I had to get the grown treatment. So now that I'm grown, I'm trying to be a kid. I'm trying to catch up on what I missed. But that bike bring me peace, man. You feel me? Like, I don't want to mess with nobody. That's why I get on the internet and I fight against it. I am not a King Von. You feel me? I ain't nowhere near that boy. I ain't a young boy. You know, I like young boy music. You feel what I'm saying? I like Dirt and them too. But at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Man, we all kids that been suffering from our environment, the trauma, you feel what I'm saying? Being overlooked, you feel what I'm saying?
Did you know King Troop?
Hell yeah, man. I love that guy.
How did you know him? Because he was like the big homie Crip or whatever, right?
So we used to gamble in the studio. So but my first time seeing Troop, nigga whispered in my ear, say, "Oh, this such he a big homie." And remember, I told you the game made me think I had to. The game make you think you get reputation by taking off somebody that did somebody. So I had plotted on Troop in the club, but just so happened I couldn't do nothing to him. And
why not though?
Cause police came. It was something.
Oh,
it was
so
something.
police and shit.
But I don't know nothing about him. All I know he's a big homie. Because I was tricked. So next time I ran into Troop, we was gambling, and me and him just started talking junk. You know, I'm bad down to nobody, and he found a liking to that, and he won my money. You feel me? But I like the simple fact that he wasn't scared of me either.
Yeah.
So it just was something about it, just like, damn, this nigga crazy. I like this nigga, and we just connected. But then when it got real, and I started to see who gonna stand up, everybody who I expected to stand up did it. They had to sit down when they pee. Troop said, "Don't worry about it, nigga, I got you." And Troop got them like, nigga, I'm putting my face on him. Boy, whoever want a problem with Woody, but they gotta have a problem with me. I'm like, damn, bro. I told him too. I was like, hey, bro, one day I was gonna get you in the club, boy. They told me who you were, boy, I was gonna get that strike. He like, well, you thought you gonna get it, boy, I was gonna get you.
When you say get it, what was you like planning to do? Take a chain or just like give him ass whooping? Like,
nah, just pull a dread out of the edge and give me that dread.
Damn. So speaking of why you beat up Jock, man? Why you said you beat up Jock in the studio or whatever?
Man, Jacquees, I didn't even know who he was. I don't really watch TV. I'm gonna make me a movie.
Yeah.
So when we was in the studio the same day, we was gambling with Troop. Troop won our money.
Oh, word.
And Jacquees' cousin was trying to bet $20, bro. We paying some. I ain't never bet no $700, $800, $1,000 on the dice at this time. Man, we were cheating Troop. Well, we thought we were. But anyway, Troop came back and started winning. Thug got irritated because you lose, you get mad, you got to take your foot straight out. Yeah. Thug took it out on the nigga who wanted to bet $20. And the nigga ended up getting a fight with Duke. They jump on him. And I like, damn, man, I ain't even get none of that action because I'm hoping everybody look at the fight so I can steal the money out of the dice game. But Troop wasn't going for none. That nigga collected his money. I'm like, God. Yeah. So they like, who that nigga in here with? And I just see the nigga like, him, they my cousin. And I just swing on him. Then I hear security like, it's an artist. Security guard try to break my arm though, you feel me? So I was looking stupid. But I'm like, man, I don't care. I like my money. Nah, man, somebody got to pay. But when they were like, oh, it's Jacquees, I'm like, oh, damn, my bad.
Damn, so you've been around a lot of rappers just being around in the mix with everybody.
Yeah, oh, a whole lot of niggas, they know who I am. You know what I mean?
Name some rappers that been around that we might not even know that you've been around. Just being around.
I've been around all of them. All of them. Because I was right there with Thug every step.
So you was around Dirt early on? Or
I met Dirt when I got out the Fed in 2019. You know what I mean? And it surprised me. Dirt like, Woody, what's up? Like, damn, nigga know me? Because I didn't know how big my name had got from the stupid shit.
Mm. Even the Young Boy, because at one point Young Thug and Young Boy had like a real solid relationship. I remember
I was
Young
in
Boy,
jail though.
Because Young Boy had a huge Young Thug chain. Did you ever see him wearing a Young Thug chain?
Nah, I was locked up. That when I was doing my Fed time, yeah. But I got out. I like Young Boy though. Like,
nah, I see you be posting.
I love that nigga though.
You going to a store?
Yeah. His mama follow me. Me and her be talking like through Instagram. I be talking to a couple of his homeboys. You feel me? Do
you think 21 and Lil Baby gonna be on Thug new album that's finna drop, or you think they gotta fall back right now?
They should. Stand beside your nigga, bro. You feel me? Y'all already know when to get Gunna. Can't turn on Thug. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all making it personal. Let's just show people that, man. Listen, man. Let's stop turning against each other so fast. Nigga mess up. Hey, man, look, bro, you fucked up, bro. You know what I mean? Can't fuck up twice. You feel what I'm saying? Then, y'all winning in life. Make it about the money. You feel what I'm saying? No illegal activity should be going on for nobody to be worried about anything. I don't hang around nobody that breaking the law. So anybody got to never worry about me. And I ain't got to worry about them.
Do you think this situation with Young Thug happening and people calling him a snitch now and calling him a hypocrite, do you think it's going to open more doors for Gunna to work with more artists and shit, since people are looking at Thug like hey, you kind of did Gunna wrong by saying that, and you kind of jumped out there and did the same thing?
See, God is so good that for Gunna to work with those who work with, they're gonna have access to him. But for anybody who turned their back against Gunna because of they just not waiting and see how it play out, they not good for you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, who gonna stop eating because somebody else got going on? We all got bills to pay. America is not free. You can own a house, you gotta pay mortgage.
You could pay off the mortgage and still have to pay property taxes.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam. Because Remo was just gonna let me sound stupid.
That ain't crazy.
No, that's cool. It took me a while to realize, like, oh, even if you pay it off, you still have to pay $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. What the fuck? Trump's trying to get rid of that.
Nah, go get some animals.
Trump said he's trying to get rid of that shit.
Man, Trump tell more lie than me.
Yeah. But if he did, that'd be pretty epic.
Nah, Trump tell more lie than Thug. Who tell more lie, me or Thug?
Trump just lies seamlessly about everything. For sure. I think Trump lies more than anybody. You see Trump all day, every day on TV, whatever. So it's like, we only see you when you pop out for an interview. Really.
Trump a bigger gangster than a lot of these niggas here.
Yeah. I mean, he's pulled off more with
Trump
his
get on
gangsterism.
TV and say they snitching. This a president.
Yeah, nah, you wildin'. But you just said some shit though. You said who told more lies between you and Thug? Well, because you said he was telling lies that whole interview. Give me one more lie that you was just like, nah, that's a flat out lie that he said that stood out to you.
Bro, you didn't see them playing clips of him in that same?
No, I've caught some shit, but you in it, you gonna find shit and peep shit that we might not even peep. So you being involved in the situation, what was a lie that you, because you said the whole shit was full of lies. What was the biggest lie that you felt like, I can't believe this nigga said that?
He said, Woody started all of this.
Mm-hmm.
What? That nigga said he had to hide me and my family. Remo and Adam, when y'all came to Atlanta, did it look like I was hiding? Did y'all see a gun with me or anybody around me? Did y'all see one gun with me or anybody with me?
I would assume there was some blicks around.
You assume, but did you see?
I ain't seen none.
Did you see anybody moving like they had some? Just be honest.
No.
Nah, it was love out there.
Right,
He was
my
riding
nigga.
for four-wheelers and
Do it look like Woody doing any hiding?
shit. So he said he had to hide you after the fact?
He didn't say he had to hide me and my family. He had to put my family in hotel. My sister said she should have made her video. I said, girl, your ass gonna never be, you gonna be viral forever. You feel what I'm saying? Because he didn't get them nothing. We appreciate it, my nigga. You would have gave us something. Get what? It would never, I already said, yeah, Thug help me and my family out. When it was time for you to do your part, my nigga, you did it, bro. So don't get on here and speak like you did, bro.
So do you feel like the same way apply to Gunna when he's saying that Gunna didn't help him and his family out? You feel like Gunna owe him that since like he put Gunna in position? So even if Gunna felt like Thug is bogus by saying he is snitched, do you feel like it would have been right for Gunna to at least look out for Dolly or whoever?
No, because at the end of the day, same way he put Gunna in position, he should put his family in position. Right?
I mean, yeah.
If you able to make this man a millionaire, why you ain't able to make some more of your family members? I'm footing them millionaires.
You feel like Unfunk is as talented as Gunna?
Huh?
Do you feel like Unfunk is as talented as Gunna?
It doesn't matter, my nigga. You got so many different platforms that you can use. You got so many. Unfunk could have been doing movies. He could have been doing anything because you his brother. And the world love you. The world love you so much they forgave you because you said whoop-de-doo. Y'all ain't realize that.
Yeah. One good meme is worth more than like whatever. But I mean,
that would save him.
To be fair, Thug put on dozens, maybe like 100 rappers, and Gunna's the one that became a huge superstar.
How you feel Thug put on 100? Everybody Thug put on our own.
I mean, he tried to put on a lot of people through YSL, and most of them got a boost in their career, but didn't ultimately turn into somebody who's making millions of dollars, unlike Gunna.
So let me say this, right? I make people money who you may see around me. I made them money, and I'm nowhere near Thug status. So if I can make people money, you can make people money.
Yeah.
So then let me ask you this: why, if you feel like he didn't put that many people on, why do you think?
Oh yeah, he put people on.
Yeah, all right, but why do you think he gets so much love in Atlanta that they're willing to look past this? Like, where's the love coming from?
Because he holds the key. Thug holds the key. You know why? Because he's a gangster to a lot of people. You feel me? You know, and his connection with the other people. Look who runs Atlanta when it comes to the music. Future, Thug, 21, Lil Baby. Everybody else can't do that without them. Look, Lucha is a successful artist. He's a great artist. When we was beefing with them niggas, we couldn't help but listen to Lucha music.
Yeah.
He was dictionary like him, this sucker. We had listen to his music like this sucker ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But you had to give him his credit. But he couldn't do anything because they held the keys.
So Thug was kind of blackballing him from being around certain artists because he had the wave.
That's what I said. That's what killed the rap.
Yeah.
They relationship with people. Hey, don't work with him. Don't work with him. So now everybody done got in there. Everybody see that you doing it. They doing it. Hey, if you met with her, don't met with him. See, the only person they couldn't get was who? NBA Youngboy. That's the only person they couldn't blackball because why? Everything that nigga do is authentic. What Youngboy do is authentic. That boy selling out millions of shows. Millions of people coming to his shows. And he just getting started. Think about that. You ain't seen no other artists doing it. You heard what that phone call said, we buying screens, ain't it?
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
Yeah, what was your thoughts on that?
That makes us cast doubt on everything. Because then when I'm sitting there and people are saying, oh, Gunna's selling so good, Gunna sold 100,000 out of jail or whatever, I'm like, did he? Because if Thug was down to buy those album sales, who's saying that the label wasn't able to pull some strings and say, oh, we just took your project from a 50 to 100?
So this how you recognize it. Look at the fan base. Look at Gunna fan base today. Whoo. Gunna doing NBA Youngboy numbers. When Gunna get on that stage by himself, he ain't bringing nobody else out. I'll say it, you feel what I'm saying? I'll say it is somebody, but look at them boy the underdog.
Offset's the exception to the rule when it comes to Gunna. He's like one of the only Atlanta big artists that with him.
You gotta respect Offset. So they want Offset to have flaws, bro. You gotta respect them, bro. Because, you know what I mean, no matter what it was, bro, Offset stood on right, bro. You gotta give it to him, bro. That nigga ain't in no interrogation room talking to no police. His Thug is. Thug in the interrogation room talking to police is Gunna not. Why y'all the hell y'all want to hate Gunna and love Thug? Thug talking to the law. Gunna said, yeah, ma'am, to the court, to the judge to walk home. He didn't say, I didn't say it. Thug said it. Man, whatever he said, it was said to the popos in 2016. They said Pee Wee Roscoe locked up. Exactly. It was an ongoing investigation. Why you think they talking to Thug? The first thing they said, we want to clarify some things. Ooh, that hurt.
Why do you think Young Thug got so much power in Atlanta where he can turn the whole Atlanta against Gunna though? And Gunna was making hits and shit.
Because when Thug came in the game, Thug came from where we came from. So he took what he got out the streets and to the industry with him. And the people in the industry ain't come from where we came from. So Thug was able to create relationships and bonds, you feel me, with people that scared, don't know. Like people, when the people that, hey, we want to work with you, but we don't want to be in no shit. Let me tell you something. If you pay attention to Atlanta news, everything go on everywhere but where I'm at. I give out respect and great energy. When I come do, when y'all came to Atlanta, I was on time, right? Come here, was I on time?
Yep.
In the 20 verses, them niggas tell you I show up on time. All respect, no fights and nothing happen. Besides when Shamar come.
Oh, Ray J. I don't know what happened with Ray J.
Yeah, Ray J.
When we was in Miami, I don't know what was going on. What the fuck happened?
I think Ray J
he
was on
wasn't on no
something.
powder, man.
You don't think so? You seen him.
I seen him when he was drunk, but I don't think he was on no powder, though.
I don't know.
But what was the situation? Because when I walked in there, did you and him almost get into an altercation? You almost got...
So it's like when the camera wins rolling, he was telling me he trolling.
Yeah.
But when the camera rolling, you on me hard. So I'm like, hey, look, bro. When the camera rolling, I know that people gonna look at their video and they gonna take it for what they take it for. Don't play with me on the camera like that, cause I'm telling you now, I'ma swing on you, bro. Cause if I'm feeling like you trying to pump me out, I'ma swing on you. And if you beat me up, you beat me up, but I'ma swing on you. That's all.
Oh, so the tension was between y'all.
Yeah.
I felt it, because when I came in there, I didn't know.
All the girls liked me. So I'm getting mad. Come like, hey, look, Mike, bro, you can't be doing it. Yeah. Look, Mike, like, but I swear, they don't even know who Ray J is. You gotta understand, Ray J was out 100 years ago. You know what I mean?
He's still popping though. Like,
no. What I'm saying is,
in that room.
Yeah, these girls don't know who Ray J is. They see me on the internet every day now. So it's like, okay, we know who he is because he on the internet. But who is this guy? So they not knowing. But instead of Ray J looking at it like that, he like, bro, y'all set me up. But he don't know. I'm questioning Mike about the same thing. Like, damn, why these girls? So Mike had to tell some of the girls come out here and say, y'all want Ray J.
Nah, it was a lot of tension in there. I was like, what going on. I called Wack. Him and Wack and Ray J got on the phone, and then
Yeah, somebody came and told me, say, oh, he on the phone with Wack.
I put him on the phone with Wack, and then
When
Wack.
I heard he was on the phone with Wack, I seen, my street instinct kick in. I said, oh, that's why the nigga acting like this. So now he in trouble. So that's why when
Wack calmed him down, and y'all was able to finish it and shit.
yeah, but see, this before me and Wack really conversated. So I don't, Wack play an image of a gangster on the internet. So I'm like, oh, he sent Ray J up here. That's why Ray J tried me. I'm finna do something to him. That's what I started thinking. So I told Ray J, I said, hey, let me tell you something, bro. Don't even troll me, cause I'm at a point where I don't know what you're doing. And I had 8 niggas with me. And if you see somebody with me, they act like me.
Yeah, no, that definitely was an interesting day. I was like, man.
You were there?
Nah, I was there for sure. That was in Miami, I think. Yeah, what's your relationship with Ola Run? You know Ola?
I know of him. I know
I ain't got no
Ola.
friendship. Oh, y'all ain't.
Yeah.
Oh,
My buddy who I be with, that's his people though. 1017, Tim the Dunn. Yeah, he all them from the same side of town. All I run, they nigga though. That
he a crazy nigga, right? I fuck with him.
he ain't crazy. He just a nigga that stand on his respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hear no flaws about him though.
Has he done interviews since he been out?
He ain't got out yet.
He ain't
Oh, he's not out yet.
yeah,
Okay.
he's still out.
Yeah, all I run, they nigga though. You know what I mean? I listen to his music. I like his music cause he talking his shit.
Yeah.
Look at that. 5 years ago, I interviewed him.
Yeah, he
That
coming
sounds
home. You gonna
crazy.
interview him when he get out?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Would love to.
Yeah, he gonna take over though. He gonna take over Atlanta.
For sure. And
On that
that's,
free shit.
that's before people knew of him as like a Cardi op and all this shit.
Yeah. As long as he don't come out and turn enemies with rap niggas, if he come out just on his getting money shit, he gonna take over. But if you come out and start a problem, they gonna try to hate on him on the low.
Yeah. But he got his beef with who he got his beef with already though.
But see one thing about those people, they understandable. You feel what I'm saying? It's about the money. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga came from that. Nigga trying to get rich now, man. Nigga ain't trying to be still on that stupid shit. But if you on it, you know what I mean, niggas gonna get with it.
How do you feel about like Playboy Cardi and like the new wave going on in Atlanta?
What's that?
You don't know who Playboy Cardi is?
I seen him, but I don't know who he is though.
Yeah, he one of the biggest artists in the world right now.
Yeah, he's huge, but he's also, he's kind of on some goth shit. They got a picture of him wearing a thong.
But
and
as
shit.
far as Atlanta, he's like one of the biggest artists in the world and in Atlanta for sure, 100%.
Yeah, I told you,
Word.
I
You not
listen to
really
NBA Youngboy, Thug, Lil Baby, Gunna. I listen to my niggas.
Word. So you still listen to Thug music now?
Yeah,
Word.
it ain't a day I don't listen to Thug music.
Word.
Cause I know what he rapping.
What's your favorite Thug song?
Nigga, damn you. My favorite Thug song might be all of them.
Give me one that stand out that you relate to.
I can't because I had different emotions for different songs.
All right, give me 2 to 3 songs that you know, like, all right, I fuck with these songs for sure. Or you might have been there when he recorded them.
Man got so, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to all his music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all see me listen to Youngboy, I listen to Thug 10 times more than I listen to Youngboy.
Oh, word. Nah, because I see you on your story with a Young Boy song all the time. I ain't ever seen you really post a Thug story or recent.
Because I don't want to get in trouble.
In trouble as in, like, you're not allowed to listen to him?
Not in trouble as in, if I listen to them, they might say on YSL. You feel me? So, just, it was a lesson learned through that trial, bro. You gotta be careful. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I forgive Thug. You know what I mean? I love him. Would I ever, hang with him again? He probably wouldn't want to hang with me because, I talk a lot of shit on him. I kind of help people kick him. You feel what I'm saying? I hurt his feeling, just like a lot of us, but he hurt our feelings too. But if he forgive me and want to, be friends with me, as long as he ain't on no stupid shit, I love to be his friend. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we all went through that together and we all came out of it. You feel what I'm saying? And the best friend to have is a friend with experience because you know what not to do next time. A lot of people talk this stuff that ain't never been in that situation. When you get in that situation, what you gonna do?
I mean, one of his excuses for why he hasn't put out music is because he said that he used to be around all these dudes. He had all these homies for all these years, and now he don't really got that squad of friends anymore. I don't know who he hangs out with now.
That was his vulnerable moment right there. That's when he told us right there. That's when I felt real sad. Like, damn, man, I'm sorry for even kicking you, bro. Because I got the strength now. It took me years. I had to go through a lot to get this strength. But I don't want nobody to feel what I felt. You know what I mean? Despite what we went through. So with Thug, man, it's like, bro, we here. You feel what I'm saying? You can't communicate with us due to your plea agreement. But we here. We rooting for you. We listen to your music. We promote you, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I just got paid $10,000 wear I Love Thug shirt.
I seen that. You and y'all got to have the I love.
Who made you wear that?
I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything.
Wait, why? Who paid you that to wear that?
I don't know who paid me, but hey, man, when the check cleared, I had it on.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's funny. That's a. Did you hip to Charleston White and Donza beefing? You been seeing that?
Yeah, man. Danza called me and told me, Charles White kind of hurt Danza's feeling, but Danza's a man, so he's like, man, I ain't studying what he's talking about. Charles White saying he tried to talk to his girl, and Danza's explaining. I'm like, bro, you don't have to explain to me, bro. I know what I'm dealing with. Charles White, he's a jealous person, you know what I mean? So if you pay him attention, you can see that. He got mad because Danza interviewed me, you feel what I'm saying? And, he felt like Danza ain't been interviewing him.
But you had interviews with Danza already, so he felt like he should have stopped interviewing you when you and him fell out.
So what Charles White did was, Angel, I met her.
Shout out to Angel too, because she happened to be your publicist, right?
Yeah.
Because she was working with you, Charleston White, now
But
Hernandez.
The facts are, I met Angel because she DM'd me
All
and
right.
asked, could she, help me out?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, sure. And she was telling me who she was. So she like, I knew she knew Charles White. So I'm like, if you knew Charles White, get him on the phone. She got him on the phone. I said, okay, cool. You know what I mean? That just showed me that she wasn't lying about who she was. So, Angel started giving me a lot of bookings. Sooner or later, me and Charles White linked up. We kicked it. But what Angel did was, when she was working with him, she started, getting your number and his number. Mm-hmm. And so when she worked with me, she was like, hey, I got Wooded if you want to work with him. Charles White started calling everybody, telling them, don't work. If Angel call you, don't work with Wooded. This is what he was doing. But all Angel was doing, she was trying to make money to put food on her plate.
Yeah.
She wasn't hating on him because she knew I liked the Charles White. So it wasn't a bad blood, but when I didn't go for the trick that he tried to pull on me, he started doing things to, interfere with that. Then he tried to say, we hurt his feelings, Angel and Barry, but they never went against you. They never talked down on him. They never told me none of his dirt. Still to this day. I'm pretty sure they got dirt on him. Everybody got dirt on them.
Mm.
And, he just go on the internet and bash them. And then tell me that, he was hurt about them. So as a man, you talk about, right from wrong all the time. You should call their phones. You got their number. You should hit them on social media like you do me. You tag them on their post. So everybody Instagram. So it be their own self. It's that conscious, my nigga.
That's real.
One thing we talked about a little bit, but you did go viral for saying if something go wrong with your daughter's surgery, you gonna attack Young Thug or get Young
Do
Thug.
not forget his question. Bro.
Hey, so why did you why did you want to take your anger out on Young Thug? What made you so mad in that moment?
I wasn't mad. I play too much. You feel me? Like, and y'all take me serious when I'm playing. When I'm serious, y'all take me for a joke.
It's kind of hard to tell with you sometimes.
Come on, Adam.
Well,
You just texted and said you finna get a golden shower.
I was just kidding.
Exactly. I laughed at you, right?
Well, you said that you don't take showers, so you were joking and I was joking.
Well, I don't take showers.
Ever?
Ever.
What?
Only when I had to go to jail.
I've never noticed you smelling.
Because your nose stopped up.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
I thought it was a YSL cologne.
Go to here, Remo.
Nah, but yeah, I mean that makes sense because obviously that's the kind of shit I would say too. If something goes wrong in my life, I'm gonna do this thing that makes no sense. That's totally outrageous. But you are the kind of person where if I say that joking, I feel like everybody's gonna know I'm joking. With you, it's hard to tell when you're joking.
Okay, let me, this is another joke. See, I done sat on this podcast for 2-3 hours. We went way past the line screaming, but just because I'm enjoying conversating with y'all,
yeah.
I ain't charging y'all. I ain't trying to be no asshole because I enjoy y'all company. You see what I'm saying? This is how I am towards people. When you treat me like I matter, I treat you like you matter.
Yeah, I'm hungry as fuck. We almost at 3 hours.
Oh, y'all ready to go eat? It's on you?
I got meal prep. I'm on a diet.
How you gonna invite me on and you got meal prep?
No, we're getting into the hot 22 era.
I don't want nothing to do with nothing. Got anything to do with you?
Yeah, I'm about to be a thirst trap, a walking, talking thirst trap.
I don't even want to ask you what that is.
it means that
Oh, but
all the ladies are
you
gonna be
got-
thirsty
you-
looking at
I
us.
bought a gift for you though. You got everybody else leave some over there.
Is it a Labubu?
And the infamous razor.
Wow.
There
we
y'all go.
got to put it in the show.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah.
It need to be.
40.
When I watch No Jumpers episode, I get finished watching Said and Nash. I need to see my trophy in there.
We got Tony Woolrich's orange sunglasses over there, and now we've got the YSL Woody blue
Hold
razor.
up, you said Tony? That's that guy for Texas?
Yeah.
No, I can't go in the same category with him.
Put them
Bro.
on the top shelf next to the Crip Mac 40.
Yeah, put me next to the Crip Mac
The
40.
Mac 40. Well, I was thinking we just put it right here.
But you ain't got to hold it like that, but the razor clean.
I'll be the judge of that.
Don't you try to use my razor.
That dirty ass head of yours.
Yeah, man. They come from the concrete, man.
Scraping off them razors.
I'm a Grady baby.
Oh man. Yeah. Hey.
Let's end it on some positive shit though. So like, to all the kids that that look up to you and to Thug and to everybody involved, or even just rappers in general from Atlanta and stuff, what was the message that you would send to them that probably listening to all y'all interviews, seeing y'all go back and forth, see what all y'all went through with this trial and shit? What's the final message to the people?
Don't be a hardhead. Don't learn the hard way. Take what you see somebody else go through and learn from it. Also set goals. Know what you want to be in life and walk that path. Hang around those people that doing it. If you hang around stupidity, you're going to be one. You hang around poor, you're going to be one. You hang around rich people, you got no choice because rich people ain't doing broke people shit. And it costs to be around rich people. So you got no choice but to get you some money. On that note, I always put God first, pray. All you can do is say, wake up, thank you, Lord, for giving me breath. Forgive me for my sins. That's it. Go on with your life. If you did commit a sin that you didn't, it wasn't your intentions on committing, God knows it wasn't your intention. So ask for forgiveness, you will be forgiven. Be great in life. God gave you life. God have a purpose for you. Understand your purpose. Elevate. If you came for nothing, don't leave as a nothing. You are somebody. That's why God created you.
One thing you just said that stood out to me, you said set goals. Any goals that you set recently or goals you have?
Yeah, movies, and helping people. Right now, I'm thinking about starting my own rap label. See, so many people. I got like 70 million people watching me on Instagram by itself, not including TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah.
I just got 13,000 subscribers on YouTube in the last 3-4 days. And I got the platform to give exposure. So I'm going to give exposure to the people. You got to give love to receive love. I'm going to put that in the universe, so I'm going to receive it. So if anyone want to work with me, I'm open to work as long as it's about elevation, you know what I mean, and positivity.
And what's the YouTube channel for the people? Is Woody vs. Woody?
Yes, sir. Woody vs. Woody officials on YouTube. KXC_Woody on TikTok. Woody_selfmade on Instagram. I appreciate that.
Come on, man.
That way.
You think I'm on bullshit?
You do.
Woody, appreciate you pulling up, man. Shout out to Remo
Come on, man.
for holding it down. It was a great conversation. I'm glad we got to do it again. And I'm glad that so many people are seeing the forest from the trees and realizing that you're maybe not the bad guy that you were painted to be.
And let me say this. If you make a mistake in your life, you can correct it. Don't worry about the critics. Don't worry about nothing. You know what I mean? I am a perfect example of that. You ain't always got to go through with the bullshit, the negativity. Man up, and you need to understand that once you man up, you got to take your responsibility and you got to move forward as a man. You know what I mean? This the best thing could happen to me, bro. I wanted out the streets. I ain't know how to get out the streets. If I ain't know how to walk away. So, I ain't got to worry about it. I ain't never going to embrace it no more.
That's facts.
Come on, man.
We love the growth. Shout out my man Woody. Shout out Remo. Donnie behind the boards. No Jumper Coolest Podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm not kidding either. Like and comment. Bow.